Hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Ash Talks Football. Welcome to Sunday special stream once again and special guest as well. Sunday special live stream. I know just right now the Crystal Palace versus Liverpool game finished up, but what a game! What a game! We'll discuss about that before Lakshay joins in. He's gonna join in like 5 or 10 minutes. But usse pehle we gonna take uh, the comments. We'll take chats and aaj. So today's stream theme is gonna be. I know I did not do the Liverpool watch along, but I was watching the game as well. I was watching it. But today it's important to discuss Barcelona as well because next week the La Liga season is gonna begin. I'm gonna soon upload a video soon on the Premier League review of the season and a preview of the season as well. और बहुत सारे videos और आने वाले हैं. So thank you so much. Levi is here. Thank you so much. Hola. Yes, yes, yes. Did you watch Community Shield match? Yes, I watched the last bits. I was preparing for the stream. बहुत detailed stream match, so we prepared it. But I watched the penalty shootout. Dean Henderson, guys, absolutely insane, insane, bhai. And who else? Who else? One of our own, one of Manchester United's own, have actually duped Crystal Palace. Fantastic, by fantastic. Chat को hi बोल देते हैं. Soon 16 people watching, 17 people watching. Slowly people are joining in. Thank you so much. Like the stream, guys. Everyone, we are close. 650 subscribers हो जाएंगे soon. 1000 subscribers hopefully by the end of this month. Palace जीत गई. Absolutely. What a win by Palace. By the way, a stat I'll tell you: Palace has won their 3 consecutive games in Wembley already. Semi-final, final of FA Cup, and today Community Shield. Basically, भाई पैलेस के साथ मत खेलो वेम्बली में. सिंपल सी बात है, वही बोलना चाहता हूं मैं. पैलेस के साथ यू डोंट प्ले पैलेस एट वेम्बली बेसिकली. Dean Henderson, our Carrington product. Absolutely, right. Who else? Who better than to dupe Liverpool than our own United product? Fantastic. What saves? But I think some of the penalties were very sus as well, I would say. Palace won two. Exactly. I tweeted about this. Adeep, thank you so much for joining. Exactly. Palace has won three games, consecutive 3 games within a span of 2 months. Fantastic, bhai. Insane. Yo, my brother Ash. Yo, my brother Gary. Thank you so much for joining, bhai. Sunday stream. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. फटाफट सब लाइक कर दो स्ट्रीम भाई. लाइक शुरुआत से हो जाएगी तो बहुत बढ़िया होगा. आज बहुत डिटेल में वी विल डिस्कस अबाउट बार्सिलोना. Very डिटेल्ड स्ट्रीम. It's going to be absolutely brilliant today with Lakshay. Lakshay is back. Love that guy. बहुत बढ़िया creator है. If you have not subscribed to Lakshay, you should absolutely do subscribe to Lakshay as well. Roshi is here. Fantastic, bhai. Roshi, कुछ करते हैं साथ में definitely. Thank you so much for joining. Henderson legend would have been better than Onana 50. I know, man. I have said this multiple times, bhai. When we sold off Henderson, we had Henderson after De Gea left. Henderson had a stellar season at Sheffield United with insane saves. But yeah, man, I agree on this one. Soon we'll add Lakshay in the stream. He's here in the studio as well. पहले थोड़ा chat वैट ले लेते हैं फटाफट. 27 people watching, guys. Like कर दो stream. Fantastic. It's going to be an insane stream with Lakshay. He's back in the channel. Slot को defense पर काम करना होगा बहुत shaky. I have been saying this, भाई. You don't need to sign Isaac. You should go for a center back. Glasner is greater than Arteta. Yeah, absolutely. Glasner is greater. भाई 2 trophies जीते उसने 3 महीने में. Yes, people are coming in. हार गए. Let's go. Dhruv is here as well. Thank you so much, Dhruv. Thank you so much for joining. Madrid का भी करोगे? Absolutely, Madrid का भी करेंगे सीजन पे. आज Madrid पे भी बात करेंगे भाई गैरी. We'll talk about Madrid, Atletico Madrid as well. Barcelona के भी बात करेंगे. But like ज़्यादा time waste ना करके, right? Let's add Lakshay. Thank you so much once again to come on Ash Talks Football, bhai.
Always excited to be on your channel.
Absolutely, bhai. Massive. Thank you. Massive thanks to you again. Swam is here. Zanotron is here. Already, people are already tuned in to discuss Barcelona today. I think a lot of people are on a high. अभी Crystal Palace और इसकी game थी, Liverpool की game थी. Liverpool
हाँ मैं
lost
देख
by
रहा
the way.
था. I was between something and people flocked. देख रहा था मैं क्या है.
Right. Gerard Martin, Maldini at centre back. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about Martin as well. Definitely. Eric Garcia पे भी बात करेंगे. What's the whole thing around him? What the different options are? बहुत सारी topics पे बात करेंगे. So many things lined up today. Lakshay, first of all, I think you were in the fanball meet right now. How was it? How was your experience there, bhai?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, the event was amazing. आई एम हैप्पी कि ऐसे इवेंट्स हो रहे हैं, देयर इज अ कम्युनिटी एंड आई डिड नॉट एक्सपेक्ट इतनी जल्दी इतने लोग. Imagine more sponsors, bigger crowd, and even a bigger event. So,
Right,
oof, I loved it, and sponsors, like big sponsors. So,
right, right,
uh,
right.
community, footballing community is really big. My
Massive.
fingers are crossed this to be more organized, and more fans.
I think it was the first of its kind, right? I think in the Delhi
Uh,
space, right?
yes, yes.
Definitely, definitely. I think you also might have met a lot of creators. Fantastic. A big up to you. I
Yeah,
hope
yeah,
you
yeah.
had a
I
good
did,
time
I
there.
did. I had a great time. I had a great time.
Awesome, भाई. फीफा में जीतेगी नहीं? What?
Um,
क्या?
फीफा में आई डिफीटेड सुमित राठी जो मोहन बगान के डिफेंडर है बट
You played with him. Oh,
yeah, I put up a story. I put up a story.
insane, man, insane.
Hmm,
Fantastic stuff. Nikhil is here as well. You know, the one
hmm,
who have not won
hmm,
the community shield wins the league later. ये मैं ट्वीट भी किया था recently. Liverpool
hmm,
मुझे and Mo Salah missed a penalty. Skyer भाई, ठीक है?
hmm,
And I
hmm,
was tweeted right away. Mo Salah made sure that Liverpool's का जो community shield का curse है, it stays away. Which
hmm.
means, guys, Liverpool is winning the league in
What
the
is this
20.
curse? What is this curse? Tell me
तो
about.
कम्युनिटी शील्ड जो जीतता है ना, ठीक है,
हाँ,
यूजुअली इन द रिसेंट ईयर जैसे आर्सेनल काफी बार जीती है बट द एंड ऑफ
हाँ.
फिनिशिंग सेकंड, तो वो लीग नहीं जीतती है इन द एंड.
Oh, oh, this.
सो मैन सिटी वन लास्ट सीजन द कम्युनिटी शील्ड अगेंस्ट यूनाइटेड,
हाँ,
वो
हाँ,
लीग नहीं
हाँ.
जीती. So
Okay,
this is
okay.
what's gonna happen as well. Yes, good
Hmm.
for a starting point, I guess. Absolutely, भाई. PVD ने तो penalty ही नहीं लिया. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a community shield. It's a friendly man. But slowly coming into Barcelona, I think you guys are playing today Como as well, in the
Yeah,
Joan
we
Gamper
will.
Trophy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right, right, right. So उस पे भी सारा बात करेंगे. Fantastic. So let's start our discussion आज का on what we want to do today is
Hmm.
पहली बात करेंगे अपन टेस्टेगन की.
My man, the
We have
hero,
to.
the villain.
He's everything, है ना? We'll need to talk about Ter Stegen, right? Or discussing Barca. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're discussing Barca. Visca Barca. Absolutely. Edit goals is here. Thank you so much. Like कर दो stream, everyone. जो मेरे चैनल से भी आए हो, if you have not subscribed to लक्ष्य's channel, अभी सब्सक्राइब का बटन दबा दो, ठीक है? टाइटल पे है, डिस्क्रिप्शन पे है, हर जगह है. Go and do it. Tag bro Lakshay.
Yeah.
What's happened here by in the space of 3 days?
बुरी संगति में था टेस्ट टेगन.
Right,
What I feel, okay, this is my theory.
right,
All these big athletes are surrounded with an entourage of your personal managers and your XYZ, your ABC,
right,
your so काफी लोग ना कान भरते हैं. So I feel टेस्ट टेगन को ये नहीं करना था, बट उसके कान ऐसे भरे गए ना, because I have never seen a player, especially a German player, act like that. I can say, okay, Ibrahimovic act like that. I would say Ronaldo acting like that. There are certain personalities you would say कि हाँ, they would act like that.
right.
But never a German. तुम, this is my theory. उसके कान भरे गए कि ऐसा कर वैसा कर. He was doing it. Then he realized the power of Barca fans, the amount of hate that he got,
Right,
and especially after Inigo Martinez left. And
right.
in that moment, he put up a story saying, "Hey, just give me a moment. Just give me a moment."
Yeah, no worries, no worries, no worries. वही I think मैं वही अब explain कर रहा था यहाँ पे. Like I think let's do the timeline on this one, right? जो stream देख रहे हैं guys, like the stream. Twitter पे भी जो देख रहे हैं, do join us in YouTube. I'll be able to take your comments, right? चिरंजीव पंडा बोल रहे हैं कि कैंप नो खुलने के डेट आ गया है आफ्टर माय रीबॉर्न. Fair enough. I think it's much needed, right? Hasib is here as well. Thank you so much, bhai. Thank you so much for joining. कैटालोनिया में अलग स्टार प्लस वाला सीरियल चल रहा है. एब्सोल्युटली भाई, इट्स इनसेन एंड दिस इज द टाइमलाइन आई हैव एक्सप्लेन्ड हियर इन दिस स्लाइड एज वेल कि क्या हुआ है. ये ऐसा पॉइंट पे पहुंच गया है कि अब चिढ़ मचती है. Fair enough, भाई. It's what it is. So I'll explain the before Lakshay joins in. I'll explain and chat. आप बताओ कि if the timeline is exactly like that. Lakshay is back. Fantastic, भाई.
Hmm.
So एक पूरी timeline and tell me if I'm missing something in this whole timeline
Yeah.
and the whole saga, right? So
Yeah.
he had an injury, right?
Yeah.
And then he was supposed to go for he was to sign the medical release clause. It's a medical clause
Yeah.
basically where you have to release your rule है कि Barcelona could use 80% of his salary so that they can use in other players
Hmm.
registration, right?
Yeah. So
So
basically,
hmm, hmm.
you have to sign a paper telling La Liga that yes, मेरा ऐसे होगा. So all good from my side.
Right, right, right.
So that is that document which he refused to sign.
Right. He refused to sign that one, right? And then uspe, and still it's still like the rule stays in La Liga that if 4 महीने से तक एक long term injury अगर रहती है, they can use the salary wages on registering other players or furnishing other wages as well. To
Yeah,
which Ter Stegen took a Instagram post, I think, or somewhere, right? I think
yeah.
3 months wala आया, right? Where it
On Twitter,
absolutely right on Twitter, right?
he said,
On Twitter he said, right? उसके बाद so and then I think because of this whole disciplinary situation, he was stripped of captaincy and Araujo became the interim captain, and then the dispute resolved and is back to captain. What's your thoughts on this, man? Like, इसमें मेरा दो questions है, right, Akshay? Like,
hmm.
was Ter Stegen accessing his legal rights as a player, or he was holding Barcelona to ransom because of all the shit that's going on the leadership level? Or do you see, or
uh,
do you see another aspects to it?
if I say about ransom, there's nothing like that. ऐसा नहीं
Mhm.
है
ऐसा नहीं है.
कि he was holding the club for
Right.
money. He was only fighting for his position to be in the World Cup next year.
Right.
And and what the club said, club ये बोल रहा है आपको कि you are not in our plans. You have served us very well, but we need a better keeper, a
Mhm.
younger keeper. Your performances has not been up to the mark. Now
Right.
we want somebody better, somebody new. ठीक है, we want to reach the Champions League final, win it. That's the goal. To which he was like, ठीक है, I'll fight for my position. Hansi Flick said, you have to leave because you know the club is facing issues.
Right.
We have financial issues, so it's better you leave. We'll find you a club अच्छे से तमीज से करेंगे, but not here. To which he said, okay, fine. Now we have signed a contract. The club has signed a contract.
Right.
Now, ठीक है, he's like, okay, fine. I'm gonna stay. He did a bail. What Bale did. I'm gonna
Bailed it.
sit. I'm gonna enjoy the salary. Do whatever you want. Now, even though legally you are within your limits, but when it comes to the public court, oh,
Hmm.
you have committed a massive crime.
Oh my god. Twitter was absolutely like toxic ho chuki thi around test again,
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
going on.
yeah. And
And
football
people
is all public court. Football is all public court.
absolutely. तो all every pass, every save is been absolutely scrutinized to the point of like delusion कि like अब तो भाई इसको तोड़ना ही है no matter what. And people were also linking this whole incident to the Inigo Martinez thing, which we'll talk about as well in this situation. But
Hmm.
now, since the captaincy is back, will this affect the squad in some way? Like, what are the players' POV on this whole test again thing? I know there was a status done by Fermin or someone, but later was deleted. What's going on in the squad with this whole saga, at least in the squad?
So Fermin put up a post in Spanish saying, "Mala gente van a sufrir. Bad people will suffer. They will pay
Right,
their dues." Now there's a debate among Barca fans. Some people say it was for Gavi because the
right,
girlfriends fought and stuff. And I assume it was for Ter Stegen because
right,
a day before Inigo Martinez was about to leave, but information पता चल गया था. So I feel it was for Ter Stegen,
right,
but he eventually deleted the post. Within the camp, so he became villain number one because there's a point to it. You have players like Longley, you have players like who's the other player? Uh, Frankie, जिन्होंने अपनी deferred salary करी,
yep.
salary नहीं लिया. Longley was like,
Christensen,
I don't need Christensen. Yeah, Christensen also did the same. कि registration से हट गया वो.
right,
So you have these players who are doing it for the club. Now,
right,
right now, clubs need support because I remember जब और हालत खराब थी, Roberto, PK, Jordi Alba were like हमें salary चाहिए नहीं. PK being the true Catalan, the true Barca fan that he is, he did that. Somebody who calls himself a Catalan, he not being
right,
a Catalan, which is Marc-Andre Ter Stegen, acting like that was not good. And I feel he did not want to do it. It's probably the entourage who was putting things in his ears, and he got influenced by that. And the
right,
moment he realized he's making a mistake, after the Inigo thing happened and the hate wave came towards him, he put up that post saying, "Hey, I'm ready to talk. I love the club. I love the fans. I just want to fight for my position.
hmm,
There has been a misunderstanding. Let's sit and talk." And then the meeting happened, and things were cleared. Probably Ter Stegen agreed
Right.
that he would sign those papers,
Hmm.
and so on and so forth. You could, register players on his salary, the 80% thing.
Right, 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 right. Fair, fair. And if let's say we're gonna talk about this whole situation, right? Like, now captaincy is back, but he's not gonna play for a few games. So उसमें Araujo is gonna be the interim again, like the vice captain at this point, who's gonna lead the squad, or क्या situation है इस time
नो
पे?
नो देखो, ऑन फील्ड तो होगा नहीं, तो अराउखो भी मैंने अज्यूम नहीं करा विल बी इन द प्लेइंग 11. आई थिंक इट वुड बी
Exactly.
राफिनिया और पेड्री, वन ऑफ दीज प्लेयर्स हु वुड कैप्टन ऑन द पिच एक्चुअली.
Right,
जब अराउखो होगा तो अराउखो होगा.
right.
And because Inigo has left now, it's Araujo's turn to be the man now.
Fair, fair, fair. Which comes to the next point, which I wanted to talk about is Inigo, bhai. Suddenly, as
Yeah.
a Barca fan, you wake up in the morning and you see this news कि suddenly
Hmm.
your best center back last season decides to
Hmm.
leave the club out of
Hmm.
nowhere. Because
Yes.
क्या बोलना चाहोगे इस पे? What's your opinion? And let me know अगर यहाँ पे slide पे whatever happened is exactly the same thing that happened, right?
Um, I was sitting on my stream. It was a chill stream. I was sitting with
Right,
Anshuman. People who know Anshuman, please, big shout out to him.
right.
Uh, Sitting with him talking. The news came in. Inigo left. मैं कहा, oh shut up, fake news, नहीं जा रहा, चुप करो, तुम्हें नहीं पता, clickbait. Me being that confident guy, ये fake news होती है, because most of the news that you see
Right,
on Twitter is fake. Like भाई
right.
Fabrizio ने post किया, and I said, अच्छा Fabrizio भी तो गलत पोस्ट करता है ना, because I could not believe myself. Now I'm telling this because I could not believe myself.
Right.
Inigo Martinez, imagine your best defender, your best player leaving
Hmm.
out of nowhere. एंड आई फील पीछे मीटिंग हुई थी कि किसको एक तो स्केपगोट बनना था, एंड देन इनिगो को ऑफर आया हुआ था, सो इनिगो लाइक ओके, आई थिंक
Right.
चैंपियन लीग का मुझे पता नहीं, पैसे बन रहे हैं, लेट मी लीव. ही हैड अ क्लॉज इन हिज कॉन्ट्रैक्ट,
Hmm.
एंड he took that decision. Very bad for Barca, for the club, for the fans. If I was Inigo, probably I would have done the same.
Hmm.
I don't know. उसने क्लब के लिए किया या अपने लिए किया, आई एम नॉट श्योर. प्रॉब्ली 50-50 इन दिस सिनेरियो, आई वुड से,
Right.
मतलब अपने फ्यूचर के लिए ऑल्सो. तो बट एक तरीके से हेल्प किया. बट इफ यू सी इन टर्म्स ऑफ प्लेयर्स जो खेलेंगे इन द चैंपियंस
Right.
लीग, इन द डिफेंस, it's sad that one of our best defenders is leaving.
Right.
Fingers are crossed because Gundo also left and we became a better team. So I'm hoping
Mm-hmm.
that Inigo
Right.
out of
Right.
nowhere, out of favors, and he became the best defender.
Absolutely, and I think, in my opinion, great player by the way, but maybe a one-off season because of his age might not sustain. Ki is season he might not sustain that form as well. So he knew that. I think it was kind of that situation where I stepped in where it was needed for me to add that experience alongside Kubasi. By the way, fantastic combination. By the way, both of them,
Hmm.
a young
Hmm.
upcoming center back and then an experienced left center back and absolutely killing it. And also, I
Hmm.
think and let me know what you think in all the Barca games that have happened. Martinez and Kubasi were so essential to create that offside trap, right?
Hmm.
And Inigo was using his intelligence to do that. Do
Yeah,
the
yeah.
so, right, that was really really important. I think from a timeline perspective, I think what happened is makes sense, right? You absolutely said it correctly. Like he was on a 14 million annual salary and 1 year left to the contract.
Hmm.
Now usme clause, and do you, so this clause was there, right? And for people who do not know, allow him to leave for a free if a bigger offer came in from Middle East. This has two
Hmm.
aspects right now, right? He wanted to help Barca that mutually आप contract terminate कर दो and at least release the fund so that I can go to also the other clubs so that at least.
Hmm.
But इसमें एक situation ये नहीं है कि Barca missed out on any transfer fee. They left them for free or
अब
was
क्लॉज था
wage.
ना. अब वो
Hmm,
क्लॉज होता तो क्लॉज है, तो ही कैन लीव इन फ्री ऑलरेडी.
right.
तो नाउ द थिंग इज, वी हैव टू गिव सच डेस्परेट कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स बिकॉज इतनी फाइनेंशियल इश्यूज है.
Right, right, right. And but do you think this clause was good to be put on Inigo, or do you see like this was absolute mismanagement in this case, in terms of with related to Inigo Martinez or any
Not
player in that purpose?
at that time, not given with the foresight that this might happen. मतलब होता है ना, you
Hmm.
think हाँ ये तो होगा नहीं, the Figo
Right,
case, हाँ ये तो छोड़ के जाएगा नहीं,
right.
but shit hit the fan and it happened.
Shit
तो
hit
उस
the
टाइम पे
fan.
तो दे दिया कि हाँ ठीक है, नहीं होगा. but
Right.
it happened and it came to bite us in the ass.
Right.
तो बेटर कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स हम नहीं दे सकते, बोलना आसान है क्योंकि हमारे पास लेवरेज नहीं है,
Hmm.
in terms of negotiation, in terms of contract negotiation. I'll tell you one thing:
Right.
you can only give good contracts when you have the leverage. If you are a not even Manchester United, I would say, if you are a
Right.
Real Madrid, if
Right.
you are a Bayern Munich,
Hmm.
if you are a I'm probably one of those Italian clubs जिनके पास leverage है, तो
Right.
then and then only can you can give a contract जिसमें आपको फायदा हो रहा है. And I think
Right.
Real Madrid is the biggest example of that.
Right.
कि वो मस्त वाले कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दे सकते हैं जिसमें उनका ज्यादा फायदा है. जैसे
Right.
एम्बापे का 50% इमेजिंग राइट्स, दिस हैज नेवर हैपेंड कि किसी प्लेयर को उनके इतने ज्यादा इमेजिंग राइट्स दिए. रोनाल्डो का था, रोनाल्डो वाज वन, एंड
Right.
नाउ प्रॉब्ली एम्बापे.
Right.
तो नहीं थी लेवरेज.
Right.
अगेन
A-
बैड मैनेजमेंट कह लो, डेस्परेट टाइम डेस्परेट मेजर्स.
Right. Right. And कल मैंने बायन वाला स्ट्रीम करा था, राइट? बायन म्यूनिक प्रीव्यू देख रहे थे हम लोग सीजन का, राइट? एंड आई हैड नो आइडिया, ठीक है? हम लोग क्या किए, लाइव वी वेंट एंड सॉ द सैलरीज. हैव यू सीन द सैलरीज ऑफ बायन म्यूनिक प्लेयर्स ऑफ बार्सिलोना?
नो.
भाई साहब, किंग्सली कोमान वगैरह 300K, लुइस डियाज गॉट अ 260K, ठीक है?
व्हाट?
You should go out, check out the salaries of Bayern भाई. The Bayern के salaries आप 350 360 उस रेंज में, 250 इस रेंज पे हैं.
दिस इज
Luis Diaz got a 260K. You see the same issue is happening at
प्री
Bayern as
कोविड
well.
बारसा, प्री कोविड बारसा.
Pre-COVID Barca, exactly. So मेरे तो भाई ये दिमाग मेरे I was like, what? This is the wage structure you have. Neuer is earning 450K, my friend. Neuer 450K earn कर रहा है. So this is exact. I mean, bigger club, bigger salary. I want common all over 350K. Exactly 350. Kingsley Coman अभी sure भी नहीं है कि वो रहेगा, but 3 is in 350K. So these are the situations that a lot of the clubs are in. Exactly pre-COVID, then that post-COVID financial ruin that happened that absolutely messed up the finances of a lot of the clubs, and now they are in this whole mess of having to add those clauses into these players' contracts, right? So ये context है. What's the solution on this? Like, who is accountable for all the contract mess up situation that's happening at Barca? Do you think that Deco is one of the like? So who आप किस अगर आप बोल रहे हो कि you have not scapegoating but definitely someone to hold held accountable for, who should be it is?
यार वो I think contracts are good. If you see Barcelona's player salary, they are paying peanuts.
हाँ हाँ,
हम
definitely.
peanuts दे रहे हैं. 1-2 मिलियन पे ऑल योर कुबारसीज एंड कसाडोज. एंड अब तो लमीन यमाल को अच्छा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मिल गया.
Right.
एंड योर
कुबारसी इज ऑन, पता
बर्नाल
है? हाँ, मैं देख रहा था, कुबारसी इज ऑन
1-2 मिलियन.
76K. हाँ हाँ हाँ.
हाँ, 1-2 मिलियन कमाता है पूरे साल के बिफोर टैक्सेस. Casado earns nothing if you compare to other players जो उसकी पोजीशन पे बैठे हैं.
Right.
The highest earners are Frankie and Leva. Leva deserves it. Frankie old contract which is going on again, he also deserves it. उसके
Yes.
बाद देखो आपका इनिगो आता था. Now Lamine Yamal who's on 14 if I'm not
Right.
wrong. Lamine Yamal on just 14 million, ठीक है. अब आप उसके नीचे देखो, सब 10-10 मिलियन के नीचे आते हैं. Araujo earns what, 3 to 4 million per annum after taxes.
Insane भाई. And Casado, I was checking 10,000 पे है weekly.
हाँ, जो जितनी आप अराउको को गाली देते हो ना, he could have gone to Juventus, okay, and would have earned probably more money. वो रुक गया. It's good that we have somebody in our defense.
Right,
You
right.
you know, so easy to गाली दो people, deco ये management ये. Bro, you be in that position and you would pee your pants.
Yeah, yeah. I was checking पीछे Araujo was earning like 240K, but Bayern जैसी inflated salaries नहीं है, guys. If you're talking about, if you're comparing the stalwarts of Europe where they're competing in the Champions League, Bayern के हिसाब से salaries are still decent. At least some of the players who are starting week in week out in terms of, I mean, obviously Lamine Yamal को 360K का contract दिया हुआ है, which is fair enough, which he deserves as well. That is absolutely fair in my opinion. Araujo को अब extend किया है, high wages पे check करो. Yes, that, so it has changed. But think
हाँ.
it's okay. Now coming back to this whole situation around what after Inigo left. Route तीन अपने पास primary center backs है right now, right, for Barcelona. You have Christensen, you have Araujo, and obviously Kubasi. Right now, do you think, and इस पे आप डिटेल में बात कर सकते हो, like, do you think this center back pairing is good enough considering Barcelona is playing a long season right now, or did Barcelona miss out on signing a center back in this whole situation?
What would you do, sign and not be able to register it?
Hmm.
ये है Yeah, the thing is उसको आप ले आओगे और फिर उसको register नहीं कर पाओगे.
Hmm.
I would still pair Inigo and Araujo together.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
और
Uh,
सॉरी इनिगो कह रहा सॉरी कुबारसी एंड अराउखो.
right,
बट
right,
अगर
right,
ऑफसाइड ट्रैप बनाना है वो सब करना है एंड क्रिस्टियनसन अगर हेल्दी रहता है देन आई वुड
right.
पेयर कुबारसी एंड क्रिस्टियनसन बिकॉज क्रिस्टियनसन इज द राइट फुटेड इनिगो इन माय ओपिनियन.
Right, right, fair. And ये वाला पॉइंट भी अभी आ रहा हो राइट नाउ एट दिस पॉइंट यू हैव थ्री प्राइमरी सेंटर बैक्स राइट लाइक बट आपके पास makeshift players काफी इस टाइम पे we would say like Eric Garcia right now at the right center back. I did not add Martin here in this case because Martin already आपके left side is kind of fine in my opinion. Your left side in terms of Balde and Gerard Martin they're good. They're good enough. But जो center back and right back का जो whole एक concoction बना हुआ है कि where people can fit in if Inigo is left out right now. You have Eric Garcia है आपके पास कुंडे है and you have Fort but you also have Araujo. ये right back का situation क्या है? Right now you have only one designated right back which is called um, uh, Jules Kunde. Where do you see Hector Fort in this situation considering all the three other options that you have currently in the squad?
देखो यार, I think Eric Garcia would be the second fiddle because he has given good performances, assists versus there going up front is good. Defensively, no, he's way better than Hector Fort. Hector Fort, probably you would try and he gives some outstanding performances against your smaller teams क्योंकि
Right,
उसको ज्यादा चांस नहीं मिलने वाला. लास्ट सीजन हमने देखा Hansi Flick is not the biggest fan.
right.
मतलब he could have played Hector Fort but वो Eric Garcia को right back खिला रहा था. Now
No,
Eric
fair.
Garcia played. Now that's why I love Hansi Flick because he's a genius. He would put people out of his position and they would shine. अपना Ferran Torres was supposed to be left wing but उसको center खिलाया. Center खेला हुआ है but he shined.
Right, right. And
तो
and उस पे मैं एक क्वेश्चन देन आऊंगा लाइक डू यू एंड मैं ये पीओवी पे चलता हूँ राइट आई थिंक what if इस टाइम हांसी फ्लिक बोले नो वी डोंट हैव इनिगो एनी मोर कूल्स टू जूल्स कुंडे टू सेंटर बैक खेल अभी इस टाइम पे लेट्स प्रमोट एरिक गार्सिया अलॉट because we have Martin and Balde already there at the left center back situation. Christensen का क्या situation है like is Christensen still good enough with all the injury history
he's
he
amazing.
has?
In my opinion, he is amazing.
Right, he's still gonna be there for you. You're not looking to actively sell him. Like, what's the sentiment around your and Barcelona fans in terms of what they expect from Christensen in this
Yeah,
whole season?
everybody loves Christensen. I remember वो Xavi वाला season he played well, got injured. The whole
Right.
issue with the Barca fans or for me would be वो injure हो जाता है बहुत जल्दी. Like boom, 2 games he plays well and the third game he's injured. So that's an issue. That's an issue कि वो injure बहुत जल्दी हो जाता है.
Hmm.
अगर वो injured ना हो, perfect replacement for Inigo.
Right. Right.
Perfect. वो थोड़ा हमारा recency bias होता है, so everybody like Inigo. Christensen is also very good. Yeah, it's difficult to not be reactionary.
I know.
And the best part about Hansi Flick's Barcelona is they deliver on the pitch.
Right. Definitely. I mean, वो हांसी फ्लिक आपको वो एक्स्ट्रा 25 या 30% जो प्लेयर्स की होती है ना वो निकाल के डेफिनेटली देता है. यहाँ पे चैट बोल रही है कि एरिक गार्सिया इज नॉट दैट क्विक इन टर्म्स ऑफ फुल बैक. व्हाट्स
So
योर
wasn't so wasn't Kunde. Kunde तो right back center back
सेंटर
था.
बैक था? राइट.
And he gave one धमकी to Xavi saying मेरे को नहीं खिलाया center back तो मैं छोड़ दूंगा. But look at Kunde now. Now everybody like, oh Kunde sir, you are the first choice.
राइट.
अगर स्पीड नहीं है तो उसको बेंच पे थोड़ा बिठा देंगे.
You have to make use of whatever you have first of all, and Eric Garcia worked a lot in that. I mean मैं हमेशा ये चीज बोलता हूँ कि sometimes intelligence of the players outshines their physical ability a lot. So उस हिसाब से I think definitely मैं बोलूंगा कि I think Eric Garcia could be your right back backup to Jules Koundé, and Christensen in my opinion would be starting alongside Kubasi. Now Kubasi is a right center back primarily. उसमें क्रिस्टेंसन यू विल सी इन द लेफ्ट सेंटर बैक और रोल या फिर यू विल सी ये स्वैप हो सकता है बिकॉज ऑफ क्रिस्टेंसन एक्सपीरियंस. क्या सिचुएशन है इसका?
नहीं क्रिस्टेंसन लेफ्ट पे ही रहेगा एंड कुबारसी ऑन द राइट ही होगा. आई फील बिकॉज़ यू वोंट चेंज दो बंदों की पोजीशन ना. सो आई फील क्रिस्टेंसन आई थिंक एनीवे लेफ्ट पे ही खेलता है इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग.
हाँ क्रिस्टेंसन लेफ्ट सेंटर बैक पे आई थिंक ही विल बी फाइन इन माय ओपिनियन. सो I think I know reactionary way mein people are thinking that okay maybe Barcelona's defense might not actually work, but on the other side you have all these options in terms of the right back you have Eric Garcia. If Christensen आज injured हो जाता है, right? Always Jules Kounde can fit in that role, in the
Hmm.
center back role. आपके Hector Fort can become a backup for Eric Garcia.
Hmm.
इसमें Araujo, I know Araujo का profile here, and keep me honest, right, Lakshya? Araujo का
Hmm.
profile is he can play right back as well and center back. What's your rating on Araujo in this in terms of like, is will he provide those elite numbers considering you have UCL in mind today, or in future आप बोलोगे कि नहीं आया था? I don't think so. I know I have Araujo right now, but I would like to sell him next season. What do you think about the whole Araujo dynamic here?
I'm not gonna give any footballing analysis of those sorts because people say, oh, he's good at one-on-one, but he's
हाँ.
bad at making the defensive line.
Hmm.
Oh, he's good at this, but he's bad at that.
Right.
Listen, my philosophy is very simple.
Hmm.
I'm gonna trust the man who's trusting Araujo.
Fair. Like trust
I'm
the
gonna
manager.
trust him.
Back the manager. Deliver किया है. ऐसा नहीं है कि fluke है. Like last season. It was like
And
proper football that we played.
and no
Barcelona.
German. I can guarantee you one thing: no German works on a tukka. They
Fair,
only
fair, fair.
work on. They only work. They only put things together when they have a certain data backing it and a certain conviction. They don't go like अच्छा चला देते हैं वो स्कूल कोच नहीं होता like अच्छा ये तेज भागता है इसको ऐसा राइट बैक
या जेनेट्रोन का
so
एक कमेंट है ना यहाँ पे इस सिचुएशन पे ये बोल रहे हैं कि शुड वी कैश ऑन हेक्टर फोर्ट राइट नाउ, अगर लेट्स से आराउजो स्टेज, राइट, यू वांट
ज्यादा
लाइक
पैसा नहीं देगा ज्यादा पैसा देगा नहीं एंड ही वुड कॉस्ट अस अ पोजीशन जहाँ पे शायद से उसको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल सकती है अज्यूमिंग इंजरीज हो जाती हैं कुछ प्लेयर्स को
एग्जैक्टली, एंड देन फिर से नैरेटिव शुरू हो जाएगा कि नो द बार्सिलोना इज सेलिंग ला मासिया प्रोडक्ट्स फॉर लो. We do. I
हम्म
think I don't think so. You guys need to sell Fort right now. But player ceiling क्या लगती है? Like, is he good? Is he good enough? I think he's 18 right now, very young. क्या आपका उसका सीलिंग देख रहे हैं हेक्टर फोर्ट का? विल ही बी?
ज्यादा नहीं
ज्यादा नहीं.
ज्यादा नहीं टू बी ऑनेस्ट बिकॉज हांसी फ्लिक उसे ट्रस्ट नहीं कर रहा ऑफेंसिवली अगेन ही इज गुड वेरी रॉ डिफेंसिवली अ लॉस्ट कैरेक्टर आई फील
राइट डेफिनेटली.
डिफेंसिवली थोड़ा ऊपर नीचे
डिफेंसिवली थोड़ा सास है. राइट. आ रहा हुआ से ऑफसाइड ट्रैप. हाँ, ये मैंने
हाँ
बहुत मैंने इस बारे में सुना है, देखा है. अदर क्रिएटर्स हैव टॉक्ड अबाउट इट एज वेल फॉर बार्सिलोना कि द डिफरेंस दैट बार्सिलोना माइट फेस दिस सीजन इज द हाउ विल दैट ऑफसाइड ट्रैप वर्क. ये डू यू अग्री विद दिस स्टेटमेंट कि आरोहा से ऑफसाइड
या
ट्रैप?
100% उसको नहीं आता देयर हैव बीन सो मेनी केसेस वेयर ही
हम्म.
हैज बीन डम्बफाउंडेड व्हाइल मेंटेनिंग दैट ऑफसाइड ट्रैप एंड सो इज जेरार्ड मार्टी मैं
ओके.
इसमें कौन नाम ऐड करता हूँ दोनों ऐसे कंफ्यूज होते हैं बिकॉज दे आर स्टिल वर्किंग देयर वे अराउंड द ऑफसाइड ट्रैप बिकॉज इनिगो एंड पाउ हैड मास्टर्ड इट दीज गाइज आर स्टिल लर्निंग सो माय फिंगर्स आर क्रॉस दैट प्रोबेबली विद टाइम वो करने लग जाएंगे क्योंकि जितना खेलेंगे इट्स लाइक आप फीफा खेलना सीख रहे हो अभी आप बहुत खराब हो धीरे धीरे
राइट.
धीरे धीरे करके यू वुड इम्प्रूव आई नो दिस माइट कॉस्ट अस गेम्स बट ऑप्शन नहीं है गाइस मतलब बारसा फैंस हु आर देयर इन द चैट कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है बॉस
राइट.
कोई ऑप्शन
फेयर.
नहीं गेटिंग प्लेयर्स ऑन लोन वगैरह हम तो अपने लाइव प्लेयर्स को रजिस्टर नहीं कर पा रहे
Right. Finally, almost register हुआ. I think finally हुआ at this point. But in my and मैंने अभी पढ़ रहा था like I know we talked about the 1:1 in the last stream. वो 1:1 अभी भी official हुआ नहीं है, right? At this point, वो हुआ नहीं है ना अभी तक?
who
The 1:1 role, the 1:1
ना
rule
ना
वो
ना
अभी
नो
तक
नो 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 नहीं we are not
नहीं हुआ है ना? नहीं हुआ है.
yeah.
Fair. मैं उतना बारसा नहीं देखा बट अराउहो स्विच ऑफ while creating the offside trap. वो I think he's already, I think everyone agrees to that. I think वो Hansi Flick he needs to improve. He's an old school defender. किसी और के सिस्टम में बढ़िया करेगा अराउहो या फिर फ्लिक को सिस्टम चेंज करना पड़ सकता. फ्लिक सिस्टम तो चेंज नहीं करेगा लक्ष्य, चांस
no
नहीं
no
है.
not at all not
बट क्रिस्टेंसन ऑफसाइड ट्रैप खेल सकता है? Do you think
yes
he's a much more intelligent defender? You rate him more higher than Araujo in your squad right now, right?
oh
Christensen, है ना?
definitely
राइट. वीआईपी सीट की सेल ही नहीं हुई अभी. नहीं, सेल हुई भी है तो लास्ट स्ट्रीम पे हम लोग बात किए थे कि दैट्स बीन
अकाउंटिंग में
रजिस्टर्ड
नहीं
इन
आ
द बुक.
सकती अकाउंटिंग में नहीं आ सकती वो
अकाउंटिंग्स में नहीं आ
पैसा
सकती.
आया हुआ है अकाउंटिंग में नहीं
fair. Which switches me to the next topic. Marcus Rashford. Okay. अभी आई थिंक मैं चेक कर रहा था उसकी वेजेस. आई थिंक बार्सिलोना इज टेकिंग केयर ऑफ द वेजेस. आई थिंक थोड़ा सा कट उसने लिया हुआ है फ्रॉम हिज 350K टू
yeah
270K पर वीक वेजेस 1 ईयर लोन पे है. पहला क्वेश्चन अराउंड दिस की पोजीशंस रैशफोर्ड विल प्ले इन दिस टीम, कंसीडरिंग आप ऑलरेडी उसको देख चुके हो प्री सीजन में। आई थिंक लेफ्ट पे ही स्टार्ट कर रहा है, एंड हाउ इज इट अफेक्टिंग रफीनियाज गेम एंड व्हाट्स गोइंग ऑन, उस पे थोड़ा सा इफ यू कैन।
यार देखो, रफीना इज अ फाइटर, रफीना इज अ फाइटर, एंड this guy is hungry. Rashford is hungry. He is a fighter. So left wing foot तो would be a whole soap opera for that position role. But ये
राइट।
भी है कि हमारे पास सेंटर बैक में लेवा को कितना ट्रस्ट करेंगे. So Rashford you might see playing in the center also, and Ferran, yeah, probably Ferran would start and Rashford would come off the bench, जो Ferran ने last season किया था.
राइट।
Assuming लेवा नहीं है.
नहीं नहीं फेयर।
तो रैशफोर्ड आएगा, रैशफोर्ड आएगा. देयर आर मोमेंट्स, कुछ कुछ गेम्स होती थी जब रफीना बिल्कुल ऑफ होता था.
हाँ हाँ हाँ।
There were certain games. Then
राइट।
you would see Rashford because Flick का क्या है, उसको इंटेंसिटी नहीं गिरानी है. वो लाइक अच्छा चल रहा है नहीं करना, चलो नहीं चल रहा, बुम हटाओ रैशफोर्ड आ जा.
राइट। प्री सीजन में कैसे उसकी अपीयरेंसेस रही है रैशफोर्ड के? आई हैवंट चेक्ड आउट द गेम्स एज सच, लाइक मैं
स्लाइटली
हाइलाइट्स।
एजी, थोड़ा
हाँ।
एजी था शुरुआत में, बट असिस्ट किया, गोल किया, बस वो अपना डक तोड़ दिया. आई थिंक ही वुड डू.
Right, he has closed his duck already, like already scored, right? So new contract mein Rashford time, yeah, hungry. He's definitely hungry because of the whole World Cup situation that's coming in. So he has a point to prove at Barcelona. And next question उस पे आएंगे कि for you, if he's on those wages on your 1 year loan, and if you have to absolutely make this deal permanent, considering you have another season to plan to, right? How many goals and expect assist आप expect कर रहे हो from Rashford to make sure that no, let's sign him permanently on this one? Realistically बताओ, realistically.
25 प्लस गोल एंड असिस्ट एंड
हाँ,
अ वेरी ह्यूज सैलरी कट. सैलरी कट नहीं लेगा तो कुछ भी कर ले, नहीं होने वाला.
ये वेज स्ट्रक्चर पे ही इज नॉट गोना साइन बार्सिलोना फुल टाइम, कंसिडरिंग बिकॉज ऐसी वेज स्ट्रक्चर तो काफी सारी प्लेयर्स की भी हैं इस टाइम बार्सिलोना में. बट यू थिंक दैट वी कैन नॉट अफोर्ड, बार्सिलोना कैन नॉट अफोर्ड दिस
Can't
वेजेस
afford,
एनीमोर?
can't afford. अभी right now, I'm saying it right now. Future का मैं I can't say. 25 goals and assists, plus a wage cut.
Plus a wage cut, okay, like that's okay, that's cutthroat brutal, but that's the expectation that you need to actually Rashford से expect करते हैं. People have done this. यहाँ बोल रहे हैं प्रमोदिनी, Rashford in left half space not providing much touchline while giving width, he looks redundant. He took way more time to do half turns, good in carrying and finding better position players. I know in the preseason कुछ highlights में मैंने देखा था, definitely he was making those passes happen centrally, but वो थोड़ा slow react कर रहा है. What's been your whole preseason? अगर if you want to sum Rashford up in this preseason, right? How would you sum him up in terms of
Very good.
performance?
Very, very good in terms of scoring goals, in terms of midfield. Defense is same concern. और मैं सारे बारसा फैंस को एक ही चीज बोलूंगा, guys, buckle up. You're gonna see a lot of goals
Right.
that we will score, and then we will concede also. The whole gist that I could take out from the Asia tour was, boss goal मारेंगे और पढ़ेंगे.
हाँ, आई थिंक यू कंसीडर्ड 3 गोल्स कंसीड किया, फिर विसेल कोबे के साथ एक किया, एंड देन अनदर वन यू आल्सो कंसीडर लाइक अनदर गोल. सो 5-6 गोल्स कंसीड किए अभी तक. ती,
तीन क्या
एक एक 3-5 कुछ तो था ना एक गेम, वो
नहीं नहीं
दैट
नहीं,
वाज
9-8-2 or something, 7-2 or something.
राइट. फेयर. बोल रहे हैं कि shouldn't pay that much wage considering he is neither a sure shot starter nor a long serving player. हाँ, मतलब will Rashford start regularly? I mean, I know the expectation is of 25 goals and assists, let's say, but उतनी
लेवा
तो आप
चला गया,
start.
लेवा चला गया, कोई नहीं है
अरे
मार्केट में.
हाँ, लेवा चला गया तो कोई नहीं मार्केट में. प्लस आई थिंक लेवा वाज ऑलरेडी इंजर्ड टुडे एज
या
वेल. So is he gonna miss some games in the La Liga? Do you think what's going
अभी आई एम
on?
नॉट श्योर, प्रॉब्ली उसको रेस्ट करें क्योंकि उसको रिस्क नहीं करना, बुढ़ा है तो ज्यादा रिस्क नहीं कर सकते. बट
Right.
विच इज गुड, दैट्स व्हाई वी बॉट रैशफोर्ड कि भैया अब इंजरीज का भी सोचना पड़ता है ना. अच्छा, ही सेइंग आउट फॉर 3 वीक्स, तो
Out for 3 weeks.
फेर्रान वुड स्टार्ट एंड रैशफोर्ड वुड प्ले एज अ सुपर सब.
Fair. So प्री-सीजन पे हम बात कर चुके हैं रैशफोर्ड पर. आई थिंक लेट्स टॉक अबाउट Rafinha. Let's celebrate. And since we are looking forward to the season going forward, Rafinha, what an insane season by Rafinha. No one expected जब एक बंदा लीड से जाएगा to go and absolutely kill it at the top level. Why? I'm just gonna mention some stats here once again for the chat who don't know. 33 goals and 18 assists by 53 goals assist combination in that whole season. XG XA was 36, right? Overperformed by a country mile, right? 112 शॉट्स लिए उसने सीजन पे. टेकॉन्स की 50% सक्सेस रेट इन यूरोप इज इनसेन नंबर्स. डू यू सी Raphinha producing the same numbers this season, or he might, like, it's not that easy to produce those numbers once again for Barca. Like, what do you think about this whole situation, Raphinha?
I don't. मतलब, if he does, uh, I want him to do that.
Of
But
course,
अगर
of
मैं
course.
logic brain on करूँ ना अपना,
Hmm.
it is expecting him to give a messy performance one more time.
Exactly. And that's unreal in my opinion. That's
That's unreal.
considering the whole leadership situation. I think he'll take the captaincy armband
As you
while
would,
the
as you would relate to it. Remember the time pre Ronaldo, 2008 से पहले आप जाओ. Kaká Ballon d'Or 2007, 2006 Cannavaro, 2005 was Michael Owen या कौन था Shevchenko,
Shevchenko.
uh, and then 2000. It would keep on changing
Right.
because nobody would do it what Ronaldo and Messi did. तो
Nobody.
आदत बिगड़ गई, आदत बिगड़ गई. हर साल एक न्यू बैलन डोर होता था. आई थिंक इट वाज रोनाल्डिनो द ईयर बिफोर. तो
Yes.
हर साल एक नया होता था, एवरी ईयर. तो
Nedved.
फिर
Okay.
से
Michael
करना, या
Owen.
पावल पावल
Pavel
नेडवेड
Nedved
दी
भी था.
ओजी. हाँ.
Right.
तो अनदर बैलन डोर परफॉर्मेंस आप
Right.
मांग रहे हो, एक
Right.
नॉर्मल प्लेयर, अब नॉर्मल बट आई एम सेइंग नॉर्मल बट एक एक्सेप्शनल प्लेयर हु इज नॉट मेसी और रोनाल्डो.
Right. Right. Right.
तो
And
तो दैट इज आस्किंग वे वे टू मच. बट इफ ही डज इट, भाई वो भगवान है मेरे लिए बंदा, अगर वो सेम नंबर्स रिपीट कर दे.
right, right, right. Pramodini, I बोल रहे हैं, only thing I want to say is we could take a note from other managers to be little bit cautious. For example, you're playing in La Liga 2-0 आगे तो 30 minutes थोड़ा block हो जा till the end of first half. Okay, fair, fair, fair. Arush is here, भाई. The football showdown से Arush आए हुए हैं. Thank you so much. Hope you're doing well, भाई. Fantastic preseason game, भाई. Arsenal 3-0 they won it. बारसा और हमारा दोनों का सेंटर बैक प्रॉब्लम है. He's talking from a Liverpool standpoint, but
Okay.
do you really see that center back problem hai? I mean, we talked about it, but if you want to respond to Cristiano on this one.
बार्सिलोना का बिल्कुल है.
Se-
लिवर
नहीं, बार्सिलोना के हिसाब से, like from a center back situation की we saw the options. Inigo left, one injury. Do you have enough quality and depth, because we are talking Champions League ambitions here, Lakshay? Do you have enough depth and quality for in the center back? That's the whole situation.
Yes,
One
the
injury,
answer. Yeah,
you're
the
done.
answer is the answer is yes. Only if Araujo performs well.
सब कुछ आराओ पर डिपेंड करता है, बिकॉज बट आराओ के पास भी तो एक इंजरी स्केयर है. उसके पास अपनी एक ही इज आल्सो इंजरी प्रोन इन माय ओपिनियन. व्हाट डू यू थिंक?
या जेरार्ड मार्टिन कर रहे हैं हम, ये क्रिस्टियानो को आंसर करते हैं, जेरार्ड मार्टिन ट्राई कर रहे हैं.
जेरार्ड
And
मार्टिन ऑन द
not
लेफ्ट.
not quality, but just answering your question.
Right, right. If someone is really realistically as a makeshift option for Martinez, it's gonna be, I think, Gerard Martin in the left back, because I think उसका secondary role भी center back ही है in this in that role, right?
Then
Which
it would
comes
be
to the
Joffrey Torres. I think he would promote Joffrey Torres.
Joffrey Torres. Okay, fair, fair,
If
fair,
there's
fair.
a new guy came up here from La Masia.
La Masia, right? To which we come towards bhai Lamine Yamal, man. Lamine Yamal. But like from a Ballon d'Or standpoint, like rankings ke hisab se, you would I think he's gonna be better than Rafinha, but I think the later Rafinha should be second in my opinion in terms of the Ballon d'Or season that he produced for Barcelona. 16 goals, 16 assists by Lamine Yamal. 24 था उसका टोटल. उससे तो उसने काफी परफॉर्म किया. 8 परफॉर्म किया. 316 टेक ऑन्स भाई लोगों. 316 take ons in any league is absolutely insane numbers, which means he's the pivotal point in terms of the attacks. 50% success rate, 190 180 progressive carries. Number 10 जर्सी जो आइकॉनिक दी गई है लमीन को. what are your thoughts on it, and what are the expectations from Lamine this season? और थर्ड लेयर उस क्वेश्चन में है कि is Lamine will be overplayed this season, or do you need backups on this? और या उसको छोड़ ही दो यार.
We got a backup. No, we got a backup. Rooney Bardghji
रूनी बाजी.
impressed. हाँ, Rooney आ गया है. He's playing well. Looks a good second fiddle to Lamine Yamal. तो वो एक टेंशन होती थी ना, कोई हमारे पास है नहीं वगैरह.
Right.
तो वहाँ पे मैं थोड़ा I'm relaxed and happy कि yes we have somebody. थोड़ा सा भी better number produce करता है, I still would be happy.
Right.
Because the magic that he does with the ball without moving the score sheet in terms of assist or goals.
Right. Fair. यहाँ प्रमोदिनी बोल रहे हैं मोस्ट impressive important things about Rafinha is off the ball press. Fair. He's becoming press trigger. When Gavi is in there, that comes to the point कि we will see more of Gavi this season, right?
Yeah.
And also एक point इसमें ऐड करना चाहूंगा, is this finally gonna be the breakthrough season for Bernal as well? um इनके सिचुएशंस क्या देख रहे हो? बिकॉज कसाडो की भी इतनी सारी लिंक्स रूमर्स आए हुए थे कि दे लुकिंग टू सेल कसाडो फॉर लेट्स से पोटेंशियली 40-50 मिलियन 60 मिलियन पे. व्हाट्स
हम्म
गोइंग ऑन विद दैट होल मिडफील्ड सिचुएशन इन
वो तो
टर्म्स ऑफ द
खत्म हो गया,
यंगस्टर्स?
देखो वो तो खत्म हो गया. कसाडो फेर्मीन वाला रूमर था, सच था, आई डू नॉट नो, प्रॉब्ली वी वर लुकिंग टू सेल समबडी बट इनिगो बिकेम द स्केपगोट इन दिस सिनेरियो.
राइट.
कसाडो बर्नाल, यार अगर उन दोनों को साथ में खिला दो ना, इफ वी डिड नॉट हैव पेड्री या ऊपर बंदे नहीं होते तो मैं पेड्री को नंबर 10 कर देता और मैं इन दोनों को छोड़ता डीएम पे, मजे मारो. These
राइट.
guys would kill it. But unfortunately, we have to pick one of them, and they would only come if Frankie De Jong is not playing.
Right. But Frankie De Jong is gonna start most games definitely. So
But
Frank.
there's a good
हाँ.
picture to it. आज there's a
हाँ.
good picture to it. That is
हाँ.
बर्नाल ACL से वापस आया है.
राइट.
उसको सितंबर, नवंबर, दिसंबर में जाके ही एक प्रॉपर गेम टाइम मिलेगा.
हाँ. एग्जैक्टली. That's a fair point. क्योंकि आप ACL से आते हो, it's not easy to come back again in that same mold कि आप you start firing. ACL is not an easy injury to recover from. Fair, right? It's not. So उसमें I think Casado, right, will be, I think, most probably given more chances in my opinion. Lakshay will be back soon. उससे पहले थोड़ा chat ले लेते हैं फटाफट. Flick sees Gavi as backup to Pedri at least in the last season. Although I want to see him further up in the pitch, he's not so press resistant and loses the ball cheaply. Okay, fair. I think that's what's going to happen. Let me check. Okay, one more comment. I think I'll check. No, क्वेंचा का पोटेंशियल नहीं ज्यादा कुबारसी से. क्वेंचा, आई थिंक आइजैक क्वेंचा एक ऑप्शन था, बट क्वेंचा वाज, आई थिंक उस पे आई थिंक पीपल आर रिस्पोंडिंग राइट कि मोस्ट लाइक क्वेंचा did not use Quencha more. Gavi as backup to Pedri, that's fair, and
Yeah.
Casado as a backup to your De Jong, which
Yeah.
leaves Bernal with less opportunities even in later in the season.
Hmm.
क्या Bernal को Barcelona shouldn't they loan him out to like a Sociedad or someone, considering Zubimendi अब जा चुका है from Sociedad? What's going to
No.
happen with that? No?
I'll tell you something. I'll tell you something.
Uh-huh.
Firstly, being with the Catalan that he is, ये सारे बंदे खुशी खुशी बेंच पे बैठ जाते हैं.
Okay.
They
Interesting.
have, ये हेक्टर फोर्ट हो गया, सर्जी रोबर्टो पूरा अपना करियर ऐसा, इवन कसाडो, दे आर हैप्पी टू सिट ऑन द बेंच, बीइंग कैटलान, कमिंग फ्रॉम ला मासिया, वो दे आर लाइक फाइन, कोई नहीं, हम अपनी अपॉर्चुनिटी के लिए फाइट करेंगे, वी विल सिट ऑन द बेंच. एंड अभी अभी इतना कंसर्न नहीं है ये वाली चीज, बिकॉज बर्नाल को भी पता है, फ्लिक को भी पता है, दिसंबर से पहले उसको प्रॉपर 90 मिनट्स नहीं मिलने वाले हैं.
Right. And that's interesting because, okay, so I'm also always coming from like, when I consider transfers and how young players want to do from a Premier League POV, right? But I think that's a great factor because from a Catalan POV, na, I think I understand the concept right now of La Masia graduates, that they would be willing to stay on the bench and fight for the badge rather than going कि like मेरे को chances नहीं मिल रहे, मैं निकल रहा हूँ यहाँ से.
यार
That's interesting. Examples आपके पास है? हाँ.
I'll give you the whole perspective.
Right.
Born in Catalonia, parents Catalan,
Right.
supported Barcelona all your life,
Right.
trained in the best academy in La Masia,
Right.
playing with the players that you saw growing up,
Right.
living in a city that is amongst the best in the world. I would say Barcelona. If you've been to Barcelona, you would know it. आप क्यों छोड़ के जाओगे? Until and unless बहुत ही हालत खराब है.
Right. नहीं, I completely agree on that. I mean, but there's another aspect कि if Bernal की ceiling काफी बढ़िया है, won't he, like, based on the whole modern scene, won't he would like to move to another La Liga club at least to like show कि देखो मैं ये कर सकता हूँ? क्या ऐसे कुछ examples रहे हैं कि you know La Masia graduates have revolted कि नहीं भाई, I have to go and play somewhere else because I'm not getting enough opportunities and potentially not enough wages?
Cucurella is one of them. Carles Alenia, Carles Perez. हैं. तीन चार
Right.
ऐसे एग्जांपल है. But
Kukurea.
if I
Okay.
come,
Fair, fair. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He went to
Kukurea,
Brighton then. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. तो but उस टाइम पे Kukurea was not the Kukurea that we know now.
Yeah.
एलेक्स एलेक्स वो खिताफे में खेल रहा है.
Hmm.
द एक और जिसका मैंने नाम लिया, ईसैक नहीं, कार्लेस अलेनिया. कार्लेस
Carles
अलेनिया
Alenia.
खिताफे में खेल रहा है. कार्लेस पेरेज वेंट टू रोमा. देन
Right.
ज्यादा कुछ हुआ नहीं. तो वो पोटेंशियल
Right.
अगर वो जाने दिया तो किसी रीजन से जाने दिया, दे डिड नॉट बिकम दो स्टार्स आल्सो. कुकुरेया
Hmm.
बाद में बहुत अच्छा बन गया था व्हेन ही केम टू चेल्सी. तो मतलब ब्राइटन में भी अच्छा था.
या या
बट
मार्क गियू पैसे मार्क गियू एक ऑप्शन है, पैसे के लिए गया था
बट
चेल्सी.
बट क्या हुआ? नहीं, पैसे की बात नहीं है, वो नहीं बना ना.
नहीं बना वो. हाँ हाँ. वो ही वाज नॉट इवन रेडी टू कम इनटू दैट बार्सिलोना स्क्वाड एज मच पोटेंशियल ही हैड, राइट. उसका वो पोटेंशियल था नहीं इस टाइम पे. It's not only about Barcelona. There are excellent Bengal players in Mohun Bagan reserves who could be better starter in half of ISL teams, but they're happy to sit on bench due to wage and locality. Fair, fair. No, that's an important. People don't understand. पता है
परफेक्ट
people.
एग्जांपल.
हाँ, people don't get it actually. पता है some players just play professional football for the professionalism that they are having, that हमको फुटबॉल खेलने मिल रहा है, we are along with our family. Some players are not even ambitious in terms of what they want to do in life as well, and that's fair because it's a professional sport. And मैं यही बात भी हमेशा बोलता हूँ कि why some of the players are choosing to go Saudi और China खेलने के लिए. भाई वो सबकी सिचुएशन की बातें हैं. दे हैव टू सपोर्ट फैमिली, दे हैव टू क्रिएट अ जनरेशनल वेल्थ, तो इसलिए आप वो वेल्थ के लिए जाते हो. डार्विन न्यूनेस गया है. इनिगो मार्टिज ने सऊदी का इसीलिए तो क्लॉज डाला हुआ है कि वांट्स टू सिक्योर हिज फ्यूचर समवेयर बिकॉज ही
यार
इज
आप
गेटिंग ओल्ड.
सऊदी छोड़ो. सऊदी दी ओजी सऊदी वाज चाइना.
चाइना भाई, ऑस्कर, यू रिमेंबर ऑस्कर?
ऑस्कर ऑन हिज प्राइम, हल्क, करास्को.
करास्को.
देयर वर मोर हु लेफ्ट.
इनिएस्टा भी तो गया ना फिर. वहां नहीं
इनिएस्टा
गया,
चाइना
लेकिन
नहीं,
इनिएस्टा चाइना नहीं गया. वो तो आई थिंक
साउथ कोरिया,
जापानीज,
जापान
साउथ कोरिया
जापान
गया था.
जापान
जापान गया था,
जापान
राइट.
जापान.
राइट
I'll
राइट
give
राइट.
you more who went to China. China was Saudi before Saudi.
या सऊदी प्रो मैक्स. ओके, दे वर सऊदी बिफोर सऊदी. फेयर फेयर फेयर. और कौन कौन से एग्जांपल थे सऊदी चाइना वाले? यू रिमेंबर?
Mostly Brazilians. There
मोस्टली
was
ब्राजीलियंस, करेक्ट.
Oscar, Hulk. There was I think Malcolm भी गया था. नहीं, Malcolm रशिया गया
हाँ,
था.
मार्टिन रशिया था. वो
Uh,
जेनिट सेंट पीटर्सबर्ग गया था आई थिंक.
हाँ, करास्को अपने एटलेटिको मैड्रिड वाला लेफ्ट. There were more also. There were more players who, और कौन था जो बड़ा बिग नेम went to China.
या
पता नहीं, but these guys were getting पता कितना, 27 35
राइट
million.
राइट. वाह वाह वाह, that's insane. That's generational wealth for you guys. ओल्ड मॉक बोल रहे हैं कि बॉल्डे की सैलरी 31K पर वीक है और कसाडो की 16K पर वीक. ये लोग नहीं छोड़ेंगे बिकॉज देयर कैटलान. एब्सोल्युटली फेयर फेयर. एंड दी
मैं
सैलरीज आर
बोल रहा
गुड
था ना,
इनफ
आई
फॉर द
वाज टॉकिंग अबाउट
फैमिलीज.
सैलरी. बाल्डे का भी मैं भूल गया.
राइट.
एंड दे नो कि यार एक एक जब कॉन्ट्रैक्ट रिन्यू की बात आएगी, उनको एक अच्छा कॉन्ट्रैक्ट मिल जाएगा. दे खुश हैं. यार मैं अगर मेरे को give me my same job, give me everything, just move me to Barcelona, I'm
राइट
happy to live there.
राइट राइट
The
राइट.
city has
एब्सोल्युटली
everything. The city has everything to offer to you.
फेयर
आप
फेयर.
इंसान के पर्सपेक्टिव से देखोगे ना, you would like, हाँ यार अच्छी जिंदगी है.
Yes, yes, fair, fair. Ramirez also
Ramirez,
went to
Ramirez. Yeah.
Random Gaming. Thanks for joining the stream. Hope you like the stream as well. भाई जितने लोग देख रहे हो stream, like कर दो stream and do also subscribe to Lakshay's channel as well. Fantastic channel. He already crossed 11K. ऊपर I think 12K you're gonna reach soon. फटाफट हो
Hopefully,
जाएगा
hopefully,
भाई. भाई it's
hopefully.
gonna go up भाई, up and upwards भाई. To which
Thank you.
comes to the next discussion, right? I think let's talk about these two combo as well since we are looking forward to the season. Lewandowski and Ferran Torres by last season, right? These guys were absolutely killing it. 52 goals and 10 assists between them, just these two. आप रफीनिया यमाल के तो नंबर्स छोड़ ही दो, सिर्फ इनके नंबर्स आप ले लो ना. What's your POV on Lewandowski? Lewandowski कितना contract? I think it's last year in his contract.
Last year.
So are you gonna run his contract down or you're looking कि like January में
I
कोई
think
अगर
it's
bid
over.
कर दे? It's
नहीं
over,
नहीं, I
right?
think it's, मतलब यार आप बीच में तो बेचोगे नहीं, तो we will run it out.
Yeah, right. And he's on massive wages as well. If I'm check करूँ Lewandowski at this,
34.
wow, he's like okay, and he's earning right now 400,577 euros per week. He's the, I think, highest paid player right now in Barcelona, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Number one and second is Frankie.
But deserves it, right? What an absolute legend. I think. Do you see Lewandowski's numbers, minutes numbered considering his age? They want to protect him, and we
Yeah.
will see, Rashford playing more center back, center forward. Yeah, Lewandowski. I think that, in my opinion, and let me know what you think, bhai. I think they're protecting Lewandowski for Champions League more than La Liga,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, correct.
And
Bigger
Ferran
game, bigger match.
bigger experience. Ferran Torres will feature more in
In La
La
Liga.
Liga this season because he has proven himself to be a fantastic like impact player, right? Uh, Ferran Torres right now in this whole Rashford. Now, obviously, do you see this is going to be a good competition brewing up between Rashford and Fermin bol raha hu, Ferran Torres. What are you looking forward to from both these players from a fan POV? Not in terms of numbers, but at least मतलब क्या expect कर रहे हैं इनके साथ? Will they perform again the same numbers in this season as well? Just give us a POV on what you think about them this season.
I'm expecting a lot of joy up front. हंसी मजाक पोजिशनल इंटरचेंज कर रहे हैं वो, a lot of freedom amongst these, जो भी तीन कॉम्बो बनेगा,
Right.
कोई लेफ्ट जाएगा, कोई एकदम से सेंटर आ जाएगा, because up front they are having a party. I'm gonna forget the defense right now. Up front they are having a party. There's a healthy competition. Nobody
Right.
hates anybody. Nobody is jealous of anybody. Nobody is feeling left out. And that's what you want from your front three, जो भी होगा वो.
Right.
So
Right.
up front, I'm expecting a party. Rashford and Lamine Yamal are already bhai doing stuff.
Stuff in on
Uh,
social media वगैरह
Leva,
में.
Leva and your Ferran have a very good relationship. तो ऊपर तो पार्टी होती हुई दिख रही है मेरे को, क्या कहते हैं इनकी, तो I'm expecting a lot of goals and assists.
Right.
But in the latter half of the season, including injuries and that, I'm slightly concerned कि कुछ ना हो. But मैं बस ना हो वाला हूँ मैं.
Right. Right.
बाकी
Right.
तो बहुत बढ़िया है हमारा.
बेहतरीन सिचुएशन इन टर्म्स ऑफ लाइक व्हाट यू गाइस हैव एटलीस्ट एंड एक और मतलब एक वर्सेटाइल स्ट्राइकर भी आ चुका है मतलब एटलीस्ट 100 गोल्स पर सीजन तो अगेन यू गोना क्लॉक इन 100% and obviously you're mentioning that they're going to concede which comes to the next thing right and अपन ना रियल मैड्रिड और एथलेटिको भी फर्स्ट 6 गेम्स देखें क्योंकि इसमें ना जितने फिक्सचर्स हैं मैं उस पर एक कॉमन फैक्टर है मैं उस पर बात करूंगा डेफिनेटली अबाउट दिस तो चैट ले लेते हैं रितिन इज हियर भाई फ्रॉम गोल ओए एब्सोल्युटली थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग भाई Golo is here as well. Everyone, please like the stream, guys, and share the stream and subscribe to both channels. Absolutely, बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. Absolutely fantastic, भाई. Lakshay is doing fantastic job in his channel as well. Who's Nacho Diaz? Nacho Diaz? Is he something somewhere? Who's Nacho
Villarreal
Diaz?
player. Villarreal player. I used to work for the Spanish under-17 team, जिसमें मैं Ferran Torres, Eric Garcia, Sergio Gomez, इन सब के साथ था. There was also one Nacho Diaz. He scored the winner against England in the Euro under-17 at that time.
Right.
Came to India for the World Cup. Was a very big potential. Villarreal का player था वो, Nacho Diaz. So he gave me his jersey और एक Real Madrid के player के Antonio Blanco की जो मेरे main room में होती है. If you see my videos, दो jersey होती है. So that belongs to Antonio
Nice,
Blanco,
man.
who is a ex-Real Madrid, now plays for Deportivo Alaves. याद है एम्बापे ने एक बंदे को स्टैंप मारी थी जो पैर टूट गया था.
हाँ.
That was Antonio Blanco जिसको tackle
Oh,
मारा.
damn. Fair. Which defender are they getting? Barcelona, I don't think so. They are not getting any defenders right now. I think we already discussed about Loudmouth Football. Thank you for joining. Already discussed कर चुके हैं. I think center backs ये primary हैं right now, but we will see. I think Eric Garcia तो right back पे खेलने वाला है, then Jules along with Jules Koundé, but Araujo will be rotated a lot, and उसमें हम लोग I think Gerard Martin they're looking at a potential replacement in terms of कि makeshift कभी-कभी किस games में खेल सकते हैं on that whole
सोयान 2017 वर्ल्ड कप था यार इंडिया में. 2019 भी हुआ होगा, but the India edition was 2017.
2017
फोर्डन वाला, फोर्डन वाला.
yes फोर्डन वाला yes that
फोर्डन
season भाई.
फोर्डन से ज्यादा for me it was Ferran Torres, because
Ferran
Ferran
Torres.
Torres and Eric Garcia for me.
फेयर गेटाफे का नाम मत दिखाओ. ओ माय गॉड. ओके दिखाते हैं. चलो गेम्स हो रहे हैं गाइज. सो गाइज दिस इज द फर्स्ट 6 गेम्स ऑफ बार्सिलोना starting in the season, and uspe will talk about like what do you think the potential points that Barcelona is going to take and किस गेम में आपको अपसेट देखने को मिल सकता है potentially, and potentially we'll also talk about who are the dark horses of this year's La Liga as well. बाकी क्रिएटर्स को ही पूछूंगा in the same question. But जो स्ट्रीम देख रहे हैं भाई 20 people watching on YouTube, जाके लाइक कर दो स्ट्रीम गाइज. This will help not only me and also Lakshay to spread the content everywhere. Thank you so much. Barcelona signing a young right back from Atletico Madrid youth. कौन है? Who is this though?
हाँ, there was a thing कि we were signing a very good player from Atletico. Yes. Correct. नाम
Pramodani,
मेरे
if
को
you
नहीं
can
पता.
नाम अगर डाल दो तो we can definitely go and check him out.
Yeah.
Thanks for this comment, man. Rayo Vallecano draw, Getafe draw, बाकी 4 win. चलिए आते हैं गेम पे, right? First game of the season, Mallorca versus Barcelona, भाई away. And as you can see, भाई पहला 3 गेम Barcelona का away है in La Liga. What's your
जान
prediction
के
on
लिए.
each of these games? हाँ.
Firstly, it was done on purpose because stadium issue.
Okay. I was wondering, भाई पहले 3 game and Barcelona we
Done
are
on
talking
purpose.
about.
Yeah,
हाँ, it was
done on
done on
purpose.
purpose because Camp Nou का कब डेट है
वलेंसिया
ओपनिंग?
वाली गेम सितंबर में जो हम खेलेंगे शुरुआत की फर्स्ट वीक में, तो वो हमारी
हाँ.
फर्स्ट होम गेम होगी एंड वी आर ओपनिंग जस्ट द फर्स्ट ईयर, जो द
ओके.
ग्राउंड लेवल टीयर. द फर्स्ट एंड द सेकंड टीयर तो बनी नहीं है. जो एक फर्स्ट जो सेकंड टीयर कैसे एक्सप्लेन करूं, मतलब जो जमीन के साथ वाली है वो ही
फेयर
खुलेगी,
फेयर फेयर.
जो उसके एक ऊपर वाली है वो नहीं खोलेंगे बिकॉज देयर इज अ रूल. एटलीस्ट मेरे को फीफा का रूल पता है, आई डोंट नो ला लीगा और यूरोप में क्या है. फीफा का रूल ये होता था कि अगर आपकी सीट से 7 मिनट तक आप इमरजेंसी गेट से बाहर नहीं निकल सकते, सो दैट सीट इज कंसिडर्ड डेंजरस, तो वो आप
Hazardous. Yes,
बेच
yes.
नहीं था.
Hmm.
तो यू
Hmm.
कांट यूज इट फॉर द, मतलब बेच नहीं सकते उस टिकट को. तो
Fair fair.
नीचे वाली टीयर परफेक्ट है, ऊपर में ज्यादा टाइम लगेगा अगर कुछ हो जाता है, तो दैट इज व्हाई. And these guys are very strict with the rules because I've worked with FIFA, so I know how stringent they are. UEFA
Hmm.
भी equally stringent होगी, UEFA La
Right.
Liga. तो ये है अभी तक कहानी.
Okay, great question. Now, since you worked with FIFA, right, around this, like, so usually क्या, like, are there capacity restrictions on stadiums? Yeah, completely it's based on safety. Like, would you, like, definitely you would, if you know this, can you let us know, like, क्या है, like, do they have
जब
restrictions on capacity on the
कैपेसिटी का
stadiums?
हाँ होता है. एक तो खड़े नहीं हो सकते आप.
Hmm.
मतलब योर डॉटमेंट येलो वॉल, आप जो खड़ी होती है, देयर आर नो सीट्स, तो अब उसमें 80,000 नहीं बढ़ते. चैंपियंस लीग में आपने देखा होगा अलग अटेंडेंस होती है और बुंडेसलीगा में अलग होती है. तो यू कांट फिल अप अ स्टैंड खड़े होके कि वो कोलैप्स कर जाए वाला सीन. एक ये चीज होती है. एक ये
Right.
7 मिनट रूल होता है कि 7 मिनट तक इफ यू कांट एस्केप, दैट इज आल्सो देयर. सो दे डेफिनेटली रिड्यूस द कैपेसिटी इन द चैंपियंस लीग एंड इन द फीफा टूर्नामेंट
In
बिकॉज
World Cup. Hmm.
in World Cup. हाँ, मतलब they're very stringent about it. They one more thing they're very stringent about it is the grass. इंडिया, अगर कोई सोचता है ना कि इंडिया होस्ट क्यों नहीं कर पाता,
Grass.
एक देयर इज सर्टेन टाइप ऑफ ग्रास, उसका सर्टेन मिट्टी भी होना चाहिए
हाँ.
कि
बॉल
मिट्टी में
फ्लो नहीं करती इंडिया के ग्रासेस में प्रॉपर.
फ्लो, और अगर आपका पैर फंसा तो वो टूटेगा. बट यूरोप
Oh.
में क्या होता है कि वो सैंड बेस्ड होता है, तो वो उड़
हाँ.
टर्फ निकल जाती है, पैर
ओ
फंसता
राइट. पैर फंसता नहीं है, टर्फ निकल जाए बट प्लेयर्स
है.
डेफिनेटली आर सेफ. ओ दैट्स एंड फिर भी होती है, एसीएल्स वगैरह होती है इवन इफ द यूरो, मतलब वो कितना इम्पैक्टफुल होता होगा इंजरी. ओ दैट्स एन इंटरेस्टिंग पॉइंट, राइट. इंडिया में टर्फ वाले लोकलाइज्ड में, बट स्टेडियम्स में अभी भी अच्छे से रोल आउट नहीं हुआ है बिकॉज देयर इज नो सैंड बेस्ड. सो उसमें
या
बहुत इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर इंप्रूवमेंट की जरूरत है इन टर्म्स ऑफ हाउ द ग्राउंड्स आर देयर इन इंडिया, राइट. आते हैं गेम्स पे, राइट. मयोका वर्सेस बार्सिलोना, स्कोर लाइन एक्सपेक्टेशंस क्या है, गेम एक्सपेक्टेशन क्या है, अपसेट एक्सपेक्ट कर रहे हैं इस गेम से?
यार मैं बोलूं विन 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 विन.
सारे गेम्स आर यू विनिंग एंड
Yeah,
नॉट इवन
yeah.
वलेंसिया माइट अपसेट यू बिकॉज
Valencia is
न्यू
so bad.
स्टेडियम.
Valencia is so bad. Valencia is so bad.
Valencia bad right now, right? Where they are
Very bad.
not the same
One
Valencia.
good player कहते हैं. One good, एक
Javi
उनका
Guerra.
डिफेंडर अच्छा है, एंड हुगो दूरो.
Okay.
हावी गेरा तो है ही है. हुगो
हाँ.
दूरो.
Right.
एंड देयर वाज.
हावी गेरा से काफी लिंक हुआ था मैन यूनाइटेड, राइट, दैट दे वांटेड टू साइन हावी गेरा, राइट. मैंने वीडियो भी बनाई थी, उसकी प्रोफाइल बनाई थी, काफी अच्छा लगा मुझे. व्हाट्स योर ओपिनियन ऑन हावी गेरा इन दैट सिचुएशन, लाइक इन
हावी
टर्म्स
गेरा
ऑफ,
I like a very true Spanish player.
राइट.
अच्छा है, बट कुछ प्लेयर्स होते हैं, दे लव सर्विंग द क्लब. आई थिंक अकेडमी से आया हावी गेरा, इफ आई एम नॉट रॉन्ग.
राइट
हावी
राइट
गेरा को
राइट.
मेरे को देखना पड़ेगा.
हाँ,
तो दे,
ही इज अ मेस्टायर टैलेंट, यस, या.
हाँ, तो वो दे सर्व वेल. फेरान टोरेस इज आल्सो एक और था जो अंडर 17 नाचो के साथ होता था, स्टिल प्लेज इन वालेंसिया,
राइट.
हुगो गियामॉन करके. सो फ्रॉम वालेंसिया इट वाज फेरान टोरेस दैट टाइम एंड इट वाज हुगो गियामॉन. तो वो रहते
हाँ.
ही रहते हैं. फेरान बिकेम द बिग स्टार, उसको ऑफर्स आए, बट जनरली मेस्टाया में रहते हैं. दे सर्व द क्लब रियली वेल, बट अभी फाइनेंशियल इतने इश्यूज हैं कि वो छोड़ के जा रहे हैं, द टैलेंट.
राइट. Right, right. No, fair, fair. So you are actually going on a winning spree for Barcelona in all the
Yeah,
games.
okay.
Yeah,
If I be critical here, Getafe probably could be a draw, and Rayo Vallecano would be difficult because उनका वो छोटा minuscule से stadium है ना, वो hostile environment कर देते हैं.
right, right. No, fair, fair. And Mosquera आया था Valence. Mosquera has transferred to Arsenal, guys. By the way,
Hmm.
like obviously a lot of people know this, but
जी,
Mosquera is in Arsenal as right now.
मतलब जिनको नहीं पता, Valencia has a very good academy.
Fantastic academy, by the way. I mean, the academy that produced the likes of Silva, Villa. मतलब आप कितने
Yeah.
मतलब the amount of players. Valencia मैं 20 साल से फुटबॉल देख रहा हूँ. I know
Jordi Alba
Valencia.
also. I think Jordi Alba
Jordi
also.
Alba भी वहीं से था, right? So people need to realize that Mestalla is a very very well known academy apart from La Masia in Spain, which comes to a rival lookout, right? Real Madrid, right now, like uh, unke first six game. And why I wanted to do this because Mallorca, Vallecano, I think Mallorca, Oviedo, and Espanyol भी I think नहीं Espanyol और एक Levante इन लोग I think that two or three clubs that are playing Real Madrid as well in the first six
Hmm.
games. How do you see Real Madrid? Real Madrid, do you see has a more tighter
Um,
fixture than Barcelona in
win,
the
win,
first?
win.
Mm-hmm.
Sociedad, not sure.
Uh-huh. Huh.
Sociedad is the only team I feel could cause some trouble.
Right.
But other than win, 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 win.
Right. Right. And you don't see Espanyol as well doing some kind of upset to Real Madrid even at home,
Nah,
considering Real Madrid can be leaky as well in defense.
nah, I
Nahi na?
don't think so. Nah.
Right. So
Not
so
that good.
so so most probably you are going with like a absolute nailed on 18 points, maybe a 15, a 16 for a Real Madrid on the first six games. That comes to Atletico bhai. Atletico is also playing Espanyol in this first game. Elche खेल रही है, Deportivo खेल रही है, Atletico versus Villarreal. ये games like how many points do you see Atletico scoring in these games right now?
Atletico, I would say they would do two draws. One would be against Villarreal,
Mm-hmm.
and the next would be probably against Rayo Vallecano.
Right, right. Yeah, yeah. So Rayo Vallecano can be the most like dangerous opponents in terms of both because they are playing all three of them in the first six games. So Atletico का कितना हुआ आपका? तो you're going with like a how many wins from the six?
Six है ना, तो 4 wins, 2 draws.
Four wins,
That
two
would be
draws,
12, 14 points.
14 points. तो start games में 18 बार्सिलोना के लिए, 16 for Real Madrid and 14 for Atletico Madrid. तो
Even I'll
chat
put Barcelona with 16 only. I'm
बार्सिलोना में
not say
16
Barcelona team.
एक
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 मैच
ड्रॉ तो
probably
आएगी, एक ड्रॉ तो
एक ड्रॉ
आएगी,
तो
राइट?
एक
मे
ड्रॉ
बी
आएगा.
आ सकती है या फिर होम. Which among these opponents is the most difficult opponent? Rayo Vallecano, right? That might be a potential
Yeah,
draw
yeah,
that you're looking at, right?
yeah, yeah. Could be, could be.
Fair, 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 fair. Abhijay, only one correction. Javi Guerra is from Villarreal Academy. Originally joined Valencia Academy when he was 18. I think वही academy consider कर ही सकते हो आप when you people join in 18.
फेरमीन भी है. फेरमीन का भी नॉट ओजी ला मासिया, वो भी बेटिस के एकेडमी से आया
बेटिस
था.
के एकेडमी से आया था. So same Garnacho was into the academy by Atletico Madrid के वहां से आया था. Garnacho as well. लक्ष्य भाई रेडी फॉर WWE वर्सेस गेटाफे. गेटाफे वाला क्या है लाइक?
यार उनका ना एक मैनेजर है बोर्दालास,
ओके,
एंड वो वलेंसिया का होता था वंस अपॉन अ टाइम.
राइट.
देन ही जॉइंड then he joined Getafe. So he realized Getafe is not a big club, छोटू club,
हाँ.
no big budgets. तो उसने एक आपको तो स्टाइल ऑफ फुटबॉल पकड़ना होता है, तो ही
राइट.
पकड़ो. एक एक बड़ा पॉपुलर वो हुआ था स्पेन में, ये मीम बन गया था, एस्तो
ओके.
एस फुटबॉल पापा. जस्ट सर्च एस्तो
ओके.
एस फुटबॉल पापा.
ओके.
So in an interview, this guy he came Bordalas and he said esto es football papa, जिसका मतलब है this is football papa.
यस,
Basically भाई
यस.
this is my style of football. मैं ऐसे ही खेलता हूँ.
दिस इज फुटबॉल
Full,
डैड.
हाँ,
चेक कर रहा था
full
मैं.
मेरा ही, हाँ, this यही है मेरा भाई. मैं ऐसे ही लड़ने मरने वाला फुटबॉल, क्योंकि अटैकिंगली कुछ ज्यादा नहीं है,
राइट.
बट फिजिकली फुल ऑन लड़ाई करते हैं.
फेयर, 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 फेयर. यहाँ पे बोल रहे हैं हैवी गुएरा का, राइट? ये हैवी गुएरा के बाद के मॉस्केरा के बारे में बात कर रहे थे. मॉस्केरा अगेन वो जहाँ आर्सेनल गया, आई थिंक आर्सेनल फैंस would love to know about Mosquera. Good ball carrier, press resilience, quick half turns, intelligent interceptor. फेयर, 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 फेयर. आई थिंक मॉस्केरा के काफी अच्छे पोटेंशियल है. वो बोर्डलास बोलते हैं कि क्राफ
क्रॉस.
क्राइफ इज एन इज हिज आइडल. ओके. fair, fair,
But I
fair.
think if he's saying that, पता है इसका मतलब क्या है? It's like Brett Lee saying, my favorite, my idol was Sir Don Bradman.
हाँ हाँ, वही वही हो जाता है, सेम सिचुएशन, राइट? टू विच कम्स टू अनदर क्वेश्चन भाई. नाउ ला लीगा के लिए आई थिंक बार्सिलोना इज लुकिंग प्रीटी गुड, राइट? नाउ चैंपियंस लीग, राइट? चैंपियंस लीग विल बी अ डिफरेंट ग्रेवी. इनिगो गॉन, हाई लाइन खेलेगी बार्सिलोना अगेन इन द चैंपियंस लीग. What's your Champions League expectations? Do you think like, yes, last year was a great run because momentum बहुत बढ़िया थी till the semi-finals, right? Let's be fair.
And I'll be honest, we got
हाँ,
decent teams also. मतलब इतना भी गंदा competition नहीं मिला.
exactly. You know, like you really think that the road was not that difficult for Barcelona going into the.
It was fine.
It
Dortmund
was
was
fine,
difficult.
right?
Dortmund was difficult. Inter Milan was difficult. Uh, but we came second in the group stages also, the league phase, which was also good.
Right.
But Champions League is all about आप किसको face करने वाले हो, boss.
It's on the day, bhai. It's like on the day if you turn up or not. Like on the day Inter turned up out of nowhere. उस दिन at at Milan.
Hmm.
Abhijay का question है. He's a Arsenal fan, obviously asking from a Arsenal perspective, right? Lakshay bhai, can you help him in understanding Zubimendi Merino double pivot will work in PL? You must have seen in Real Sociedad. क्या इस पे आपको क्या बोलना है?
यार काम तो करेगा यार, बिल्कुल करेगा. बट आई थिंक मिकेल मेरिनो ना थोड़ा ऊपर खेलता है अब. आई हैव सीन हिम प्ले मोर एडवांस नाउ इन द.
Yeah,
बट जूबी, टॉकिंग अबाउट जूबी इज योर भाई नेक्स्ट रॉड्री, आई वुड से.
Zubi is next level, भाई. मैंने उसकी वीडियो भी बनाई थी. When I analyze Zubi ना, and I was like, what? वो बंदे, पता है, बंदा होल्ड नहीं करता बॉल ज्यादा. उसके पास बॉल
हाँ हाँ.
आती है रिलीज. You won't even get the time to press on Zubi. Abhijay, if you, already you have seen the game against Athletic Bilbao at home. Arsenal absolutely romped them by 3-0, right? Gyökeres like uh,
Zubi to me is like Bushi, but without that lanky body.
right, right, right. Very, he's busy as well. Very busy player, but
Hmm.
does not turn up like as a very like a physical ghost. But can win aerial duels for you. उसके numbers बहुत बढ़िया हैं aerial duels में भी.
For
Interception भी बढ़िया
me,
numbers हैं. हाँ.
for me, his best performance was Euro Cup second half. Rodri got injured.
Oh, ho, ho. He won it.
Aya,
He won it for Spain, bhai. people
Zubi.
people say, and tell me if I'm saying wrong. People say that okay, second half में England dropped a bit. No, England did not drop that much. Or it was not Lamine. It was Zubi stealing the show in the second half, completely control. भाई ball दे ही नहीं रहा था England को press में भी. So people
हाँ.
need to understand that Zubi was world. We bang on Lakshay bhai. That is absolutely, I agree with the statement as well. Shivam is here, bhai. Barcelona should bring back Paco Alcacer just for vibes.
पाको अलकासर तो रिटायर हो गया, आई थिंक. नॉट
He's done
रॉन्ग.
just for vibes.
हाँ यार.
Just for
पाको
vibes.
अलकासर भाई, oh my
हाँ.
god, he had that amazing run in Dortmund. 34 goals मारे, हैट्रिक मार रहा है, ब्रेस मार रहा है.
What an
पाको was
insane
on
run
fire.
भाई. Yeah. Even Branthwaite कुछ हद तक भी ठीक ठाक किया था बार्सिलोना में, right? If I'm not wrong. But he's one of the richest player businessmen if you think about it.
Bro,
Like,
what a bill. He became a billionaire.
billionaire, man. He's insane. Fair. And talking about Atletico Madrid, right? And Cristiano का ये question है, right? Atletico Madrid did some fantastic signings this season.
Hmm.
Alex Baina they have bought. और भी signings उन्होंने किए. I think
They
they
bought
they
the अरे कौन लाए हैं वो in place of DePaul.
हाँ, डिपॉल तो राइट नाउ लोन पे है,
उसकी
राइट?
जगह लाए, हाँ उसकी जगह दे गॉट समबडी. बायना तो लाए हैं. अरे अल्माडा, थियागो अल्माडा.
थियागो अल्माडा फ्रॉम लियोन, अगेन अ फैंटास्टिक टैलेंट. एक बार मैं सारे ट्रांसफर्स निकाल लेता हूँ इसके ट्रांसफर्स. हाँ, करंट सीजन ट्रांसफर्स, ठीक है, मैं बताता हूँ आपको कौन कौन से हैं. एंड
दे गॉट
दे
एन इटालियन गाय आल्सो.
right. They got an Italian Johnny Cardoso. They got it from Real Betis. 24 million के fee पे they got him. David Hanko they got, right? They got Alex Baina, which was one of the best creators in La Liga last season. They got Ruggeri as well, bhai, from Atlanta. Atalanta
हाँ
से
हाँ, वही
Ruggeri.
वही इटालियन, वही है ना, वो इटालियन जो लाए हैं वो.
Exactly. So वो भी लाए हैं. Cardoso is kind of both Italian and Spanish, Mexican, I think, in the same mode. So I think, do you see Atletico Madrid making the signings they have? and Xabi Alonso with Real Madrid doing that whole transitional thing. Do you see Atletico actually giving more competition to Barcelona and Real Madrid dropping up at third? Yeah, you see Atletico, no, they have not still got it even with the
Bro,
squad.
if I'm being honest, I don't see Real Madrid doing bad this season. They would do really well. Atletico Madrid, if I be honest, they are their own biggest enemies.
Enemies.
They end up doing some bizarre things. There was a time in December, Jan, they could have taken the lead, been the league leaders, और तीन तीन चार चार पॉइंट आगे निकल जाते.
Right,
But they kept on losing or drawing matches, kept on dropping points. They're their
right,
own
right, right.
biggest enemies. Imagine you're winning the match 4-2 and then वहां से आप hug देते हो.
Why they signed Raspadori as well? Giacomo Raspadori is a fantastic player. Very, very good player. They also signed that as well. Like this is insane. James is here as well. Thank you so much, James, for joining. Like the stream and subscribe to both channels if you have joined new on this channel and join both of them as new as well. Raspadori का भी तो बहुत अच्छा है. Like, but yeah, absolutely bang on. Atletico can be their own, you know, uh, downfall sometimes. And and मेरा एक question है from a rival perspective, Barcelona like. भाई when does Atletico Madrid fans and their club say कि भाई Diego Simeone अब बहुत हो गया, right? You haven't won us since long. When does this conversation start, भाई, with
Never,
Simeone?
never. They will never happen. Trust me, the people in Madrid, they love him. The management loves him. From a relegated club to fighting for 14th, 15th position, mid-table club to Champions League finalists, to La Liga winners, to Copa del Rey's, to being a rival to Real Madrid in the city of Madrid,
Right,
helping you to build the stadium in terms of because they did well, तो एक stadium भी बन गया.
right,
He's a god in Madrid, in the red part of Madrid.
right,
It's
right, right.
not gonna happen. From the business perspective, management loves him.
Hmm.
From a fan perspective, fans love him. Players love him. I don't see him going anywhere because उनको अपनी ambition और अपनी project पता है and all the parties are happy. वो लगता है कि यार they can go one level ऊपर और Champions League और पूरा क्यों नहीं होता, style of play क्यों नहीं change करते. I know everybody is unhappy with Diego Simeone style. मतलब
Right,
मैं देखता हूँ, मैं कहता हूँ क्या कर रहा है यार ये बंदा, क्या.
fair, fair.
Very very bad. But people in Madrid, they are happy. If they are happy,
Hmm.
और एथलेटिको मैड्रिड का कोई वो नहीं है ना इंटरनेशनल फैन बेस जो इतना शोर मचा दे.
Right, 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 right. Raspadori again. Angel Correa का play. Angel Correa is gone now. I think वो
हो
कहीं
जाए.
और Correa. I think he went there, right?
मेक्सिको चला गया, मेक्सिको कहीं
मेक्सिको,
चला
ही
गया.
वेंट टू मेक्सिको, राइट? अभी उसके रिसेंटली एक गोल भी आया था. काफी
क्लब.
अच्छा प्लेयर है. यूरोपा लीग विनर्स एज वेल. एथलेटिको, यस, एट सम पॉइंट ऑफ टाइम बिग क्लब अगेन, बट वो लेके जा रहे हैं. आई थिंक मेरे हिसाब से दे माइट नीड टू हैव दैट कॉन्वर्सेशन बिकॉज एथलेटिको एक टाइम पे व्हेन दे वर ऑन देयर पीक, साउल निगेज, द लाइक ऑल द स्टॉलवर्ट्स दे हैड, डियोगो
चेल्सी का
गोट,
है. कौन था वो
राइट?
चेल्सी में आ गया था जो डिएगो कोस्टा.
Diogo Costa season, like they were absolutely holding Madrid to, like, भाई गले पे पकड़ के रखी थी उन लोगों ने. Like Madrid used to also come sometimes struggle against Atletico as well. वो सीजन के वो जो टाइम के बाद पोस्ट डियोगो गोडीन, आई थिंक we have not seen Atletico really do that well in terms of what they were expected to, and कभी शुरुआत ही नहीं हुआ वो conversation around Simeone. But I get what why you say कि because it's fan. I think मेरे को जो समझ में आ रहा है लक्ष्य, लेट मी नो के फ्रॉम अ प्रीमियर लीग की एक्सपेक्टेशंस आर वेरी कट थ्रोट इन दैट सेंस देन ला लीगा, इफ यू थिंक
ओ
अबाउट इट.
या ज्यादा पैसा भी ज्यादा है ना, पैसा ज्यादा है, प्रेशर ज्यादा है.
प्रेशर ज्यादा है.
बिकॉज उधर 6 क्लब compete कर रहे हैं फॉर द चैंपियंस लीग पोजीशन और हर साल एक क्लब बढ़ जाता है. अब न्यूकासल आ गया आउट ऑफ नोवेयर.
राइट, right. Newcastle
न्यूकासल.
coming in. Newcastle is also like, and when obviously coefficient भी plays a UEFA coefficient plays a lot of part कि कितने teams qualify कर रहे हैं, right? And that's fair enough. Definitely, yeah. कृषाणु बोल रहे हैं कि if you guys Discord, yes भाई, Discord जो join नहीं किए भाई, Discord server join कर लो. जो नए आए हैं उस पे FPL run कर रहा हूँ मैं, FPL competition. लक्ष्य, if you want to also play FPL, like, but if you don't
Bro, too
like
much,
check Premier
too
League,
much,
too much, too much.
happening in my
Too much
life.
happening right now. Yeah, fair,
हाँ.
fair, fair. नहीं, जो नए नए हो FPL अगर खेलना है आप लोग को, फैंटेसी प्रीमियर लीग ऑनलाइन है. बट इफ यू गाइज विन एंड बी पार्ट ऑफ माय लीग, exciting prizes are on the way. Definitely do join. um क्या बोल रहे हैं, 1 सब्सक्राइबर बाकी है टू 650। क्या बात है, लेट्स गो भाई, 650 हो जाए तो मजा आ जाए। I tweeted, why is no low placed team coming into by Malasia? I guess we are lower placed club. Okay, Malasia, like Tyrell Malasia की बात कर रहे हैं from a Man United perspective. So Malasia हम sell नहीं भी कर पा रहे. I think we'll try to send him on loan somewhere before the end of the season. I think that's what's gonna happen for sure. But question भाई लक्ष्य, uh, what's the lowest point for Barcelona this season? Could be like अच्छे तो we have talked about all the great things that will happen with Barcelona, right? Let's talk about low points as well. Like where do you see कि हाँ इस competition में we might not do well, ये maybe in a certain situation in the season we might not do well, क्या factors हो सकते हैं that Barcelona season can turn completely different than what we expect to? क्या
Getting
आपके
knocked out,
concerns हैं? हाँ,
getting knocked out in the Champions League early.
like, and do you see that as a realistic possibility in
अरे
this season?
फुटबॉल है यार, दिस इज फुटबॉल.
Right, this
मतलब
is
मैं,
football.
दिस नॉट माय कंसर्न, दिस इज नन, मतलब nobody from Barcelona or any Barcelona fan would have this concern, but at the end of the day this is football, boss. Liverpool
Yeah,
got knocked out last season.
yeah, Liverpool got, there were pole positions to win the Champions League, got knocked out with PSG, and then PSG after that had an absolutely insane run to win the Champions League, right? And anything can happen. Like, but uh concerns क्या है इस squad पे that you might think that this can lead to happen? I know we talked about the great things, but concerns हैं, some issues हैं.
Yeah,
What's your concern?
the back end drama affecting your performance on the pitch is one of the
हाँ,
concerns.
lot of like the whole Ter Stegen incident, Inigo leaving, Fermin का वो post,
यार अब
all
क्या
that.
होगा,
Mm,
जब सीजन शुरू हो जाएगा ना, तो आप इन सब पे नहीं लड़ोगे, फिर ला लीगा के साथ आपकी लड़ाई होगी, रेफरीज को लेकर लड़ाई होगी, वन इज
right.
टू वन और ये सारी लड़ाइयाँ चलेंगी फिर.
हम्म. Fair, 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 fair. Absolutely fair. Rivals का question भी मेरे पास, so I'll take them as well. यहाँ बोल रहे प्रमोदी, November February will be the most crucial for us. Last season consecutively बहुत points drop किए थे हम लोग, एक रन पे जाना पड़ा था to win a league. Run is not possible every season. What do you want to say on this one, भाई?
I
एक
think
रन पे गए, हाँ.
more than this, November December are the crucial आपके Jan Feb होते हैं.
Right, 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 right. Fair, fair,
Probably
fair.
you play very well in the first half and the second half of the season. हमारा momentum pick up हुआ था when we defeated Real Madrid in the Super Cup, and then we picked up and started playing well. वहां से momentum होता. At that time I
Mm.
remember we were playing against Valencia. Valencia से हारते तो हम 10 पॉइंट पीछे थे, 10 points.
Right, right.
But we won that game 7-1 जीते, and then we picked up the momentum. वो November December, the run that he's talking about was we were losing matches for 2 straight months, dropping points in every
Yeah,
match.
yeah.
तो डिपेंड्स कि राइवल कितना दूर है, कितना पास है.
Right, right, right. And talking about rivals, right? What do you think about any? So, what do you think about the Real Madrid signing this season? Like you said Trent हो गए आपके, right? What do you expectations of Trent, Franco Mastantuano, right? And तीसरा क्वेश्चन इसमें आएगा मेरा कि the whole Arda Güler situation at Real Madrid, is he going to be promoted? Camavinga क्या है? Like, what's your rival POV if you have to sum it up in like 3 or 4 minutes, 5 minutes? What would
My
your opinion?
POV is they have a great team, but can this team click together under a new system?
Exactly.
They are taking that we want to hold the ball, we want to have a great midfield, more with the keeping the ball and passing it around.
हाँ,
They are taking the Barcelona way, and Barcelona taking more of a Real way.
Real way. They are more aggressive. Barcelona even preseason में even bigger high line खेल रही थी Barcelona. Even press ज़्यादा कर रही थी. I know the opposition was like that, but still like they want to like implement that philosophy already. Um, मैं already इस situation पे देख रहा हूँ Real Madrid को when I'm studying their squad is like क्लब वर्ल्ड कप पे देखने मिला हम लोग को, राइट?
Hmm.
Xabi Alonso, everyone thought कि no, Xabi Alonso will not change the system at Real Madrid, लेकिन उसने चेंज किया, राइट,
Hmm.
विद दैट स्क्वाड. विनी को उसने खिलाया वो टेंस में. काफी अच्छी चीजें देखने को मिली विद रियल मैड्रिड इन द क्लब वर्ल्ड कप, बट दे वर वेरी डिसअपॉइंटिंग इन their defending. Their defense in that back three were completely tore apart by PSG in that game, right? If you did you see that game, that
Yeah,
final,
yeah, yeah, I did. I
right?
did. There were two mistakes. There were two mistakes to start off.
राइट टू मिस्टेक एंड प्रेसिंग पे गलती कर रहे हैं, मतलब रैंडम प्रेसिंग चल रही है, स्पेस भरे हुए हैं एंड PSG had a free run. So उसमें मैं issues देखता हूँ. All that whole Arda Güler starting in that LCM role instead of a cam, right? Brahim Diaz, will he get more minutes this season? अगर नहीं तो he might be sold as well. So वो सारी situation. Like what do you think about this Mastantuono signing situation? Now तीन attacking midfielders Bellingham को छोड़ के आपके पास हैं रियल मैड्रिड में with Güler, Diaz, ठीक है, आपके Mastantuono. What's your situation with, like, do you think that Diaz is underutilized at Real Madrid, or what's your take on this?
They are बहुत very good players in my opinion. Players बहुत अच्छे हैं.
Right.
मास्टर दुओनो को मैंने ज्यादा देखा नहीं है, बट जो भी मैंने सुना है, अगेन ग्रेट प्लेयर. गुलर लॉट ऑफ पोटेंशियल, बट वो पोटेंशियल दिखा नहीं पा रहा, तो थोड़ा
Right.
कंसर्न है.
Right. Free Rodrigo. Yeah, Arsenal fans
रॉड्रिगो
already free
रॉड्रिगो
Rodrigo.
या रॉड्रिगो एक और है.
Right.
तो
But do you really see a situation, भाई, कि knowing Real Madrid, right? Will Xabi Alonso keep Rodrigo? Rodrigo तो कुछ concrete links, and जब बात ही चल रही है कि he's gonna leave, but he's not leaving.
he'll stay. कहाँ जाएगा यार, कहाँ जाएगा?
उतनी वेजेस कौन देगा उसको, उतना
कहाँ
ट्रांसफर फी
जाएगा?
कौन देगा? 100 मिलियन के ऊपर उसकी वैल्यूएशन इजीली है इस टाइम पे,
हम्म,
राइट? गुलर तो डीप खेल रहा था इन डबल पिवट विद, एग्जैक्टली गुलर डीप था एज अ कैम, ही वाज प्लेइंग एलसीएम इन दैट ग्रैनिट जाका रोल दैट
हम्म,
Xabi Alonso played under with Leverkusen, right? Brahim renewed until 2030. Obviously it's gonna happen, bhai, because they have to sell Brahim Diaz. तभी तो renew किया contract to sell him on a bigger price. I think that's what's gonna happen. So realistic top three, apart from Barcelona, you're expecting, like, what's the, so you are obviously looking at La Liga, Barcelona winning the league. आपके
हम्म.
top three कौन होंगे? Second Madrid, third
Third, Atletico.
Atletico. But who's going to be the dark horse of La Liga this season?
Um, 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 um,
Dark horse
um,
जो enter कर जाए out of nowhere in the top five. Betis again.
Real,
Will Betis have a good season?
Betis. Yes, I was
But
about to say
इसको
Betis.
इसको अभी उसकी मेजर इंजरी हुई है, 3 months के लिए इज आउट
But
मैन.
still, they have a good team. They have a good team. They have a good team.
Right. Fair. Absolutely. Yeah. So that's it, भाई. Thank you so much.
Sevilla,
Sevilla बोल
yeah,
रहे हैं क्या? Sevilla भी
actually,
बोल रहे हैं.
good one. Good
Sevilla
one,
भी
good
बोल
one.
रहे हैं.
Sevilla,
Fair.
Sevilla.
Sevilla might turn up really. Will Bilbao have the same season?
उनका हमेशा सेम रहता है, कंसिस्टेंट 5th 6th 7th 5th 6th 7th 5th 6th 7th.
Right. Villarreal top 4 this season. यहाँ
Could
बोल रहे
be.
हैं.
Could be.
Right. Fair. Binzaghi fielded 5 players above 188 centimeter, and Barca tallest was Gerard Martin, 186. Okay, fair. Yeah, man, this was the stream today, Sunday stream. I think I know Lakshay, you had a long day, Aj, and thank you so much, first of all, bhai, for making it to the stream, and thank you for joining. This was Barcelona's preview of the season. Obviously, जब Barcelona और matches खेलेगी, we'll talk with Lakshay more about what's
Yes.
going with the season. And um, to people who are watching, like कर दो stream and subscribe to Lakshay's channel. I don't have to mention बार, but you guys have to do it. 12K उनका जल्दी हो जाएगा. Godspeed, guys. Thank you so much for joining, everyone. Hope you had a good time. Discord server भी जो join नहीं किए हैं, please do join. And thank you so much, भाई. I don't know 650 हुए कि नहीं, but it's okay. We're gonna soon reach 1K within the next month, hopefully. Thank you so
हो
much,
गए.
guys.
आज हो गए 600.
650 हो गया क्या बात है? लेट्स गो भाई. 650 हो गए. गुड स्टफ. इसी हफ्ते वी gain more like 50 subscribers. Fantastic, bhai. Thank you so much for all the support. This was Barcelona's preview of the season. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Bye, everyone.